Hey, what's up, you guys? ShartimusPrime here, and I don't know if I could rock this the whole live stream. I'm gonna try. We'll see, but I feel that I've grown just enough gray hair over here to uh to rock a beret. I don't know. What do you think, or what kind of hat this is called exactly? I may be calling it by the wrong thing, but I figured, hey, I couldn't find a beanie, couldn't find a baseball cap. I wear this to my jazz gigs to let everybody know that I know how to swing. Swing the spangalang. Not the other swing, but the ding ding a ding kind of swing. The ride cymbal and the jazz. Double product placement right there. How you guys doing tonight? I hope everybody is doing well. I just got to check one thing really quick over here. Actually, I have to check two things really quick over here. Just a little bit of what do they call it? Cleaning house kind of stuff. I did not post this on my social media, so I need to send myself an image really quick. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I mean, it's kind of foolish to not do that. And we're going to have special guest Dave Vonner on here in about an hour. So, Mr. Dave Vonner, legendary action figure designer, will be here with us. And we're going to talk about Street Humans a little bit. But first, we're going to talk about New York Toy Fair and some of the goodies that they recently revealed over there. We're going to probably hop on to Marvelous News and see what they have over there for it. I can't find my freaking thumbnail like a knucklehead over here. What did I do with my thumbnail? I'm just looking around. But is that it? No. How did I get this posted? And then I know what I did wrong. I accidentally put it with my Street Humans folder. That's what I did. I remember. All right, here we go. Okay, so let me get this set up really quick. I'm going to post on social media and take a look at carefully read the chat over here. But first, let me get this. I'm gonna try to do two things at once. Here we go. Crimson Geek, good to see you. How are you? Good to see you. Good to see you. Thanks for coming by. All right. I hope to see you there too, man. Going to SDCC next year. I hope to see you there as well. I am very likely going to be there, so I hope to see you there. And let me just get this plugged away on my social media really quick here, just so that. All right, cool. Hello, Trent. How are you? How are you all? Have you guys been following the New York Toy Fair news? Have you guys been keeping up? Have you seen anything that's really caught your eye? Because what really has caught my eye more than anything is the McFarlane stuff. That's kind of tripped me out a little bit. New York Toy Fair 2023 plus Street Humans Party. All right. All right, I'm saying live now in red because it's freaking serious, bro. Serious, bro. All right, and then link the video to the live, and then below. All right, well here I don't want you. I'm gonna leave it to the one finger pointing at it. I like to add extra pointing hands to fill out the space. I like to fill up the space with all the pointing hands. But I got to say, thank you to everybody who's shown support for the Kickstarter. Thank you to everybody that's backed the Kickstarter. If you've been thinking about backing it, I urge you to do it ASAP because the sooner the better. And there are some other reviewers that are going to be taking a look at it for sure. Sorry, a little bit sweaty. Just took a nice hot, warm shower. I got all nice and clean and fresh just for you guys. Just for you guys. Plus, I needed to take a shower. So I wore my Street Humans shirt yesterday on the launch for the Kickstarter. Awesome. Right on, bro. Thank you. Thank you, Crimson Geek. So, look, man, I'm sure there's people out there that are comparing this Kickstarter to other Kickstarters. I like to compare, first of all, before I compare my Kickstarter to anybody else's, which I'm not really doing, I am comparing it to my own Kickstarter from before. And I got to say, right now, it is doing way better than it did the first time. So, me comparing me to me or street humans to street humans, this run so far is way more successful. And I hope more and more people get into these and get excited about them, especially after watching the review today. I did so many head swaps and I've been having a blast with these figures. It would be a shame if these couldn't get made, and I hope you guys want it to get made. So hopefully you guys go ahead and follow the Kickstarter. I'll be posting updates up there. I posted an update today. I'll be posting an update tomorrow. I'm going to try to post updates every day. So but I'm going to make some changes to the Kickstarter already. I'm going to have a quad pack offering, so you can get 2 of each figure in one bundle. Save yourself on some shipping. There's already a new add-on where you can get reduced shipping costs by adding another pair. So I got that on there. That was a request from a few people. If I could act on it fast, if you guys have something you want or something you think you should see and it sounds like a good idea to me and I can act on it quickly, I will act on it quickly. There's no reason to not play along. These figures are for you guys. This is a communal figure line. This is something that I think the community could take advantage of in their displays, in their photography. And I'm trying to, make the best I can with these things so that you guys could have good experience with them. So let's go ahead. Yo, can you do a video about how to start an action figure review YouTube channel? I mean, it's kind of tough for me to do that now because I started way back in 2000. 2009 is when I really first got going. So it's kind of hard for me to like tell you, you know what I mean? Like I feel lucky, dude. I've been doing this for almost 15 years. I can't believe I'm relevant in any kind of way at all still, And I may not be the only one who thinks that. I mean, I'm sure there's a few. I think there's a few. And maybe more than a few. Maybe too many. Mi corazón me duele mucho when you hate, you know what I mean? When you hate so much. So, but for real, there's no real guidebook to doing this thing. I am impressed seeing new channels do their thing. One of my new favorite channels is one called That Toy Guy. I think it's That Toy Guy. Very cool channel, like great content. Like unless, oh God help me, if there's some controversial thing that he may have done that I don't know about, and people start hitting me up like, oh, I can't believe you know what I mean? Like with him, I don't know him that well, so I just started following him fairly recently. But that's a new channel that I really like. We've talked about that. I don't want to give a definitive answer, but that has been discussed. And that is an option that I'm really actually wiping sweat off my face. I'm a very sweaty man. But it's how did you come up with Eon? The character Eon? Well, I mean, from the beginning I wanted to have, well, which part of Eon are you talking about? Are you talking about the character? Are you talking about the design? Like there's a few parts of Eon. What I wanted for the voice of Eon, I'm sure you're probably talking about the figure. I mean, the figure designs, Vinny from Brazil with Love was our key designer on these figures, and that was something that I worked on with him. You know what I mean? Like every part of the way while he's bringing stuff to the table, you know what I mean? I was there like cherry picking and stuff like that, and he came up with some really good concepts. And I'm pretty sure that the khaki pants on the Latino character is, I mean, like we worked on that stuff together, man. Like, but he gave the original like patterns for all the different clothes, and sticking with black was my choice for everything. But it's a process, man. It's quite a process. Now, I looked up a lot of different references for faces for these. So it was basically me getting a bunch of different reference images and sending them to sculptor Brandon Gash. And I was like, all right, bro, like these are the different, these are all, if you could mix all of these faces and to make it into one generic face that would kind of look like any of these guys but not look just like any of these guys, that would be great. And none of them are actors. So one thing I love about these sculpts, I love a lot of things about these sculpts, but they don't look like anybody. Like I don't, and I hear people reference characters that I don't know, like the was it the I think there's a Grand Theft Auto character that people are saying. Um, I know Optibotimus. I know Paul T Man. Does he know of Optibotimus? And yeah, hey, and thank you, T Man, for being so supportive and everything, man. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you. Emmanuel. Yeah, man. That's exactly, I wasn't initially going for a particular era, but this is supposed to be inspired by all the stuff I like, and me being born at the young age, or the not too distant year of 1981. Like, being a 90s kid and everything, of course, a lot of influence from the 90s stuff. I love my action figure collection. I'm glad you like it too. We have Terax that has fallen. Somehow Silver Surfer's still up there, but Terax has fallen. Like, it's a mystery to me. I have kids in this house that jump around and land on things and like to stomp on stuff, so that happens. But so yeah, talking about Street Humans just a little bit before we move on to the New York Toy Fair stuff. This channel is not going to become a 24-hour Street Humans commercial. I have new figures to show off that I want to talk about. I love talking about new action figures. I love what I do here on YouTube. There's no itch to to stop this from doing, unless it's the kids. I have no uh, oh great, the younger one made a mess. I could hear it because the older one always likes to tell on the younger one, so I could hear the older one telling on the younger one right now about the mess. Right now I could hear it. But anyway, let's talk about some of the New York Toy Fair goodies, unless you guys have any. Yes, I do have. Yes, female figures are what I would love to do next. I have concept ideas for those already. But yeah, female figures would be awesome. I have to get this wave one rolling first, though. So it's one of those things where it's like let's say if I added female figures to this campaign, like, you would be looking at a totally different funding goal. You can't just add figures into it. It's very much the shopping list with $100. Like, you gotta pick and choose what you can get with your $100. Get $100 and then you go shopping. It's not an unlimited budget. You gotta pick stuff out, especially me, just a dude with help from people like Dave Bonner, getting me connected, helping me with his creativity and his knowledge. Of course, gotten a lot of amazing help, but like, business funding wise, is just a dude. And YouTube money is not like it. You guys know, like, what was it that Frankie Pena, like, he did a video talking about how people think you get a lot more money than you really do on YouTube because of the clicks. Like, he got 2 million views on something and it made him like $2,000 or something. It's like, it's not. I mean, again, I love doing this. I'm not complaining about it. I'm just saying that the money part of it is not as dope as a lot of people think, because they see the high numbers in the views. But it is still dope, and I still love doing this. And oh, thank you so much, Super Pat. Head to the Street Humans Kickstarter and support this thing. Let's make these awesome figures a reality. Awesome. Thank you, Super Pat. Excellent. Thank you. I do want to go to. I am going to New York Comic Con. Is there any new Marvel Legends reveals at NYCC? Not at NYC. I believe they are going to have new reveals at New York Comic Con. Let's go to marvelousnews.com and see what we have there as far as new Marvel stuff. Because I know all they did was just put out the, pardon me, they put out prototypes for the Spider-Man stuff. I feel like we looked at the Spider-Man stuff a whole bunch already, though, man. Like, I'm not really, it's like, it's cool to see them out there in person and stuff, but like, I don't know. The big blonde, thank you, street humans. The bearded blonde helped so much, man. Thank you so much for your help. Yeah, he contributed the 3D prints, like the 3D printed figures and that I first got. He gave me the first tangible street humans pieces, and that was super helpful. I basically, he was able to send them to me, and I was able to put the street humans together. There were parts that were already put together, but there was like a lot of components that I had to put together from the 3D prints that he had sent me, which was great because it made me put every piece together, almost every single piece. I'm pretty sure it was every single piece together to get the street human figure. And I had to, use hot glue and sticky tack to get it to stay. But like I was able to, look into the guts of the figure, see how every part went together, every little piece. And the changes that we made with the factory after that, I've gotten to see every little piece. So it's not necessarily getting my hands dirty because the bearded blonde did that, getting with the resin and getting them made. But I really got in there and got to take the figure apart and put things together and everything. And like for instance, the change, like with the torso, I wanted to have that swivel there, but we changed that to a ball joint, so that stuff like that. Thank you so much, Robert Rivera. Really appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Got a backer. Yeah. Hey, the more backers we get, the sooner the better, because I know there's a demand for this stuff in people's in people's figure collections. And I think the price is very affordable. And it's for this being an independent project with a much lower order quantity than a big company like McFarlane Toys or Hasbro, which blows my mind. I hear people, make those comparisons, and I'm like, man, I have to reach a certain level before I could start doing that. But if I could, I would. You know what I mean? If we could bring that price down and make them even more affordable, let's do it. But at this point in time, we got to get the project funded. We got to do that. So, but I think the price point is fair. I fielded the price point at New York, at Columbus, Ohio's PowerCon earlier this year, and every single person that saw the figures in person, and I told them $28 a piece with the accessories that they're coming with, everybody gave the thumbs up, like, hey, no, that's a good, fair price. It's a good price. So thank you for the videos over the years. The Hot Toys reviews were a big part of my childhood. Oh, right on, Cody. Hey, thank you. Thank you for watching for so long. And thank you, Darth Collect. I appreciate that. Awesome. Thank you, Gumoon. Appreciate it. All right. Hi there. I watch all your videos of you. Thank you so much, Red Phoenix. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. All right, man. You guys are very, very kind. I really appreciate that a lot. So let's take a look at some of the New York Toy Fair goodies. Like I said, I didn't want to. We'll talk about Street Humans some more once we get Mr. Vonner on here. We have Dave Vonner coming in, so I'm looking forward to to fielding questions with you guys with him, and talk about his involvement with it and everything. But and then give you a little history about him, his contribution to the toy community, because holy crap, talk about contributing a lot to this action figure community. I personally believe Dave Vonner saved Marvel Legends. That's just my witness account. If you guys have been watching this channel since 2009 or 2010, you may agree with that, you may not agree with that, but that there's huge influence on the Marvel Legends line. Oh, that's a better Tobey Maguire. See, so I don't know what the status is of these prototypes, but like I took a ton of pictures of my street humans and they are really hard to pose. So um yeah, a lot of these pictures are pretty blurry. There we go. That one looks cleaner. I'm excited for those figures, man. Awesome. Oh, there's a good new Tom Holland head sculpt. Sad and broke Tom Holland. All right. Yeah, I can't wait to get that Green Goblin. Okay, so we've seen these a lot. What kind of new stuff do you guys want to look at? I mean, there's some really good McFarlane stuff that came out that I wanted to actually see and share with you guys because I love my McFarlane goodies. And they had, I think I saw. Oh, this was Super Seven stuff that I was looking at. Wingnut, right? You guys know I love Wingnut. I may have to get this one. I love Wingnut. You guys know how I am with my bats. You know how I love bats. I didn't get the worst Dracula figure though. I did want to get that, but yeah, I don't know what my fascination with bats is, but I've always been ever since I found out that their wings are made out of hands. I think that blew my mind, and their whole like they got hella superpowers. That's basically it. They got the sonar, they got the hand wings. I mean, wow, dude, that turtle van. Mm, turtle van looks pretty good. All right, had to look at some Super 7 stuff over here. Oh, the windshield opens up in the front like that. That's cool. Hopefully that clear plastic holds up all right. I don't think breakage is like a major issue with Super 7 stuff. I think they mostly do okay. All right. Oh wow. What are these characters from? I recognize this gorilla. What's he from? Is he a TMNT character? Whoa, that looked like Street Humans for a second, just saying. But like it was just a dude chilling there. I mean, any figure that's just a dude chilling there at prototype stage. Got the G.I. Joes, Cobra Mothership pre-order, another big one. Wow, dude. Okay. Super 7 doing lots of big things, man. Where's like a lot of big product at least. Oh, I am drinking café con crema. Café con crema. Hazelnut. Specifically hazelnut. Gotta love the hazelnut. All right. I wanted to look at these right here. I didn't get a close up look at these figures. These look sick. Oh man, all three of them are must gets. All right. Yeah. Firestorm looks awesome. Pardon me. Hawkman looks great. They took his wings off right there. But that looks incredible. Very, very cool looking figure. I wish there was maybe a hinge in the middle of the wings instead of them being stagnant like that. I do prefer more wing articulation. Is that a Hawkman comparison? They got two Hawkmen. Hawkmen. Yeah, there we go. I like the texturing on Sinestro right there. That Sinestro looks dope as hell, man. I did get the Spider Verse. Yes, I will be getting. I forgot to ship the Andrew Garfield one my way, but I have two out of the three. I just need the last one, which is in my pile of loot at Big 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 Big. Which, by the way, how is my loot looking right now? Because I haven't checked in a little bit. Okay, yeah, I still got the Spider-Man there. Oh, the new wave is in. Crap, the X-Men 97 cartoon wave is in. God, I'm not that thrilled about that wave. Damn. Oh, and then the Jada Toys Chun-Li is in my pile of loot. I need to pay for that one. Okay. That one I will get for sure. I will charge that right now. Okay, there. Chun-Li has been bought for sure. I'm not gonna sleep on those Jada Toys figures, but I could sleep on some of these new X-Men figures. I'm not 100% thrilled about every single one of them, but the Wolverine, Magneto, Bishop, they look really good. This Sinestro looks really good. I wish he came with a construct. Does he come with a construct or just... Ah, right. Cool. A new one, too. Sweet. All right. I love it when they come with the lantern and a construct. Then here we have Firestorm. He looks great. Very, very cool looking figure. Nice clean head sculpt right there on Sinestro as well. That looks awesome. All right. Yeah. Little face off. I think this is somebody's review or what? I don't know, or that may say who this is. Oh, Toy Collector Dar. Okay. And these are $30 each. Very cool. So these just came out, I think. These aren't like New York Toy Fair announcements. These are just the figures in hand over here looking badass. Okay, so let's go back to the New York Toy Fair announcement. Oh, Toxic. Is this Toxic Crusader stuff? And then I think Brandon Gash worked on a lot of these. I know he worked on some of them, but nice. Got some more from Super 7 over there. Toxic Crusaders. Very, very cool. But yeah, let's see the we got the Four Horsemen stuff. That looks pretty sweet. Pretty creepy. All right. I am not hating at all in any kind of way, because my Street Humans alien forms look nothing like this. And I do have like a general design for the street. Oh, this one I wanted to get. Hecka bad. This one I want to get. Yes. This one, yeah. I think I may have missed out on that one. This one I have. So there's some other stuff that I think some of those are older, but okay, not a ton of new stuff over here. Yeah, really not a lot. See, I'm glad I didn't go. I knew there wasn't going to be that much. I mean, it's only the first day, but I had a feeling there wasn't going to be a ton of new stuff. That's all. And so far, I've been proven right. But here we go. This is fairly big news. Video from Todd.
Todd McFarlane live here at New York Toy Fair 2023. Here, come on, let's show you something cool here.
We got Todd.
We'll go live here. Our first look. We got Batman and Robin toys. This is the George
Mr. Freeze,
Clooney Batman for the very first time. Right, there he is. Look at Big Bad George. Looking good.
Big Bad George.
Camera that I'm using looks like it's way foggier than it should be, but that's okay. We'll clean it up next time. And then we got, there's Robin. Look at Robin.
Oh, that looks really good.
That looks like the actor Chris. He's looking good there. Let's go see how Uma's doing.
Uma, yeah.
This one actually is kind of fun. I mean, we got lots of black here, obviously, in these costumes, but this one actually got a nice color here. We got a nice fade in the legs.
Yeah.
As it comes up on the nylons, we got the wash.
She looks great.
Or the dry brush on here, and then we've got the cool makeup on Uma with the big long red hair. And let me show you the last one.
She looks good.
Miss Silverstone.
Yeah.
Batgirl. There she is right here. Oh, and look at it. And now we're going to get to the fun part. Besides, I think all of these.
Yeah, she looks
good. Job getting the likeness of all of them.
Yeah, man. I think they did a
good
job.
This is a Build-A-Figure line, right? And so we get to build Mr. Freeze. So you get like, here's some icicle pieces. Got the arms over here with Batman. You get the leg over here. Poison Ivy. You get the chest. But the home run is Arnold. And you get his face. And look at his face.
Yes. Nice to meet you. Nice to see you.
That's production piece, ladies and gentlemen.
Great.
So that's not basically us getting set up here. That's not a prototype or whatever. That's actually production piece in it.
Yeah.
So again, if you buy it, you get the Mr. Freeze, and then there's all the pieces here. So the very first time you get to see it, there you go. Batgirl, Poison Ivy.
Excellent.
George Clooney, Batman.
I think they're crushing it, man.
Show you that it looks like George Clooney. You
keep
get
pushing,
look
man.
here. Got the right lighting on it.
They got the little
Looks
smirk
like George.
and everything.
And you got Chris right here looking good. All right, that's it. We'll bring you more Toy Fair. You guys be good. Peace.
All right. Excellent. Nice. I like that update. That was cool. Don't have to go through a ton of pictures. We saw that. We got Guar over here from Scum Dogs of the Universe, 5-inch form. There we go. I need to write up a press release. I have a press release prepped, but I got to finish it. But yeah, I mean, I'm not a huge Guar fan, but I'm happy to see them get, Guar figures. I think that's awesome. That's cool. And then we have Trick or Treat Studios. Ooh, Freaky Clowns. Nice. I feel so bad. My oldest is scared of creepy clowns. And we got a bunch of NECA stuff to look at. All right, so new Rat King figure, painted out like crazy, looking dope. That almost looks like the one. Oh no, is that a re-release? No, that's different. That's different from the other one, right? And then is that Baxter Stockman? Baxter Stockman right there. And then they did a Jack Kirby, didn't they? And then what are they calling these? Like Shredder Ninjas or something like that? I don't know. Looks pretty cool. More the animated or the comic stuff right there. Savanti Romero. All right, I'm not familiar with this character. I do not remember. That's digging deep. I don't remember this guy. But yeah, everyone's been talking about this Jack Kirby figure, and it's like, how did they get? Like, I feel like a lot of people have been talking about that lately. Like, I don't know what it is, but I've just heard that mentioned a lot, and every time it's come up, I've said to myself, like, yeah, I would like to get a Jack Kirby figure. Yes, he deserves to be immortalized in plastic just as much as Stan Lee. Some would argue more than Stan Lee. Whatever. I want a Jack Kirby. And if that's supposed to be Jack Kirby, I want that figure. Damn it. Then we got Leon. Yeah, is that. What the heck? How did that just start playing? That's so weird. Okay. Anyway. Okay, let's see if my post. Oh, the Garbage Pail Kids. Brandon also did new Garbage Pail Kids. I gotta get a look at those, man. Those look incredible. Wow. There's some new RoboCop stuff. Whoa, look at that. Krampus. Damn. Krampus. It's like a perfect. Whoa. That horror of Dracula. Wow. I'm not familiar with this Dracula movie. Not final. Whoa. Thanksgiving. Oh, wow. Vincent Price is that the Vincent? That's the Vincent Price Dracula. Got it. Right? It looks? That's what it looks like to me, anyway. Whoa! Look at that. They got punk rock versions of the Turtles. They got leathers. That's awesome. Wow, man. Yeah, now they got a turtle van. Now here's the Super 7, the NECA Toys turtle van. Buy all the turtle vans. Get a collection of turtle vans. The world needs turtle vans. I mean, that's so many turtle vans. Wow. And then look at that huge Krang. I'm happy with the Krang I have right here. I like this. This version is fine. More Gargoyles figures. Wow. Man, yeah. I from the bit I remember of Gargoyles, I really liked Gargoyles a lot. I just don't remember too much about Gargoyles, so I never really got deep into it. But these look cool as hell. These do look cool as hell. Ooh, we got a Nosferatu over here. Very cool. I recommend you watch the the original movie, it's a trip seeing how entertaining that could actually be with it not having any sound. Wow, more gargoyles over here. Damn. And I saw a new one that I wanted to get, and I was like, shoot, man, they keep making them look great. Oh, that's not Jack Kirby. That makes more sense that it's not Jack Kirby. Was that supposed to be Kevin Eastman or Peter Laird? People were calling it. Oh, it says Kirby right there. Okay, duh, it is Kirby. All right. Wow. Okay. So did they use an image that he, some artwork that he drew of a Ninja Turtle for Eastman? Oh, that would be amazing. Oh, I remember these. What are the toys? Ah, shoot, I forgot the name of that movie. Awesome, pre RoboCop, more Krampus. Krampus, wow, man, how freaky looking. Yeah, I wanted to color my hair green, by the way, inspired by the Rancid song. I was like, you know what? I want to color my hair green. I want to get the lime green. All right, there we go. Bunch of new goodies at New York Toy Fair. Jada Toys had some new goodies. Mega Man figure looks pretty damn articulated right there. Oh, Heat Man. Are they going Mega Man 2 or is this Mega Man 1? This is a Mega Man 1 character. Showing off Ryu over there. Hey, remember how everybody loved Fei Long? Here it is. Chun-Li. Got her secured in my pile of loot. Iceman. Oh man, I'm gonna want to get all of these. I think these are all, yeah. If they do, yeah, Mega Man 1 and 2. Mega Man 1, 2, and 3, I could probably get on board with. Damn it. They're gonna get me. They're gonna get me. But yeah, Mega Man 1, 2, and 3 I could roll with. I might swoop up on their Mega Man series. I might. But that's we got Mutant Mayhem stuff. Video by Pixel Dan right there. And wow, a lot of little tiny things over here. So I guess we're gonna pass on checking out all of that. But yeah, let's go ahead and answer some questions. Hey, Dwayne Shoots Toys. How's it going, man? How are you doing? Thanks for coming through. Love those Mega Man figures. If you guys don't follow Dwayne Shoots Toys, what's wrong with you? If you like action figure photography, I mean, the guy is freaking genius. And if he doesn't have something, well, he will make that shit. He's gonna make it. Just be like, yeah, well, I just scan this shit, just printed this shit, and paint this shit, just get a sticker there and slap it on that and put that together right there, and boom. I'm like, holy shit, damn, you made that look easy. And that would have taken me like months to do. Got Chun-Li in my pile of loot too. Nice, Mr. Grudge. How you doing? Puppet Master. Thank you. That's what it was. Oh, and Mega Man X. Yeah, we did play. My brother and I say we. My brother and I did play some Mega Man X also. Pre-ordered from Billy, big. I like that. How you got the Tiger Force logo in there. Cool. Okay. I don't know. Your Outrider back. I don't know what that means. They take something from you. So okay. So I have I made some connections. Let me just put it out there and ask you guys. Just field this. There's only about 100 people in this chat, but you know, I'm thinking of hitting up a retailer to try to set you guys up in the UK. So I talked to Hella Dope Toys, and I want to know what you guys thought of them. If you guys did business with them as a consumer. I've known the guys. I first met Ted at PowerCon last year. They're both great guys, and But I hadn't done any business with them. I hadn't like purchased with them and stuff like that. But if you guys have experiences with them, I'd love to hear about it. If you don't want to do so in the chat, message me on Instagram. But that's like, I really hope to work with them and get a situation where you could pre-order through them, and then they would ship to, and then so you could order through them, like it would, like a BBTS kind of situation, and then they would make a pledge based off of your orders, and we would go from there. So that's an idea that I have in mind. I'm trying to work out those kinks and get those details sorted out. So that would be pretty cool. But I don't know what the cost is going to look like getting them out. You know what I mean? Like they would have to figure all of that out and probably have a limit to how much they could take. I don't know, but that's going to be a Monday morning email that I get together and set up so I can get those moving on. Because there's a lot of people that have asked for these figures in other countries, and I think that would be a huge benefit, for all of us to have a smooth avenue for that. Also, I'm looking at contacting somebody to get the figures shipped in Asia. So I'm planning on that as well. And we have, I have Mexico on there, so we could ship to Mexico. But as far as getting to the rest of South America, you may have to go through Mexico. But it gets really, really tricky shipping internationally over here. Paul, Paul. Those are my favorite. Those are my favorite ones, man. I need to catch up with my Raiden combiner, so that's where I've left off. I need to catch up. I only have the first two. Due to him not really getting a version in the US. I'm not really familiar with all the different names and everything, but I have the first two, and I think they're really cool looking characters, cool looking figures, and I want them all, and I want to build Raiden. But yeah, Transformers Masterpiece is like my number one favorite toy line. MP38. You mean MP44? MP38. I think you mean MP44 Optimus Prime. I'm not sure who 38 was. I think 38 was one of the Coneheads or something. MP35 was Megatron again, right? I think MP35 was Megatron. Don't get me going. What's something surprising you learned about the action figure production process? How much this works like a band is, if I can put it in any other way, if you're a musician, it was, I think that's one thing that worked against me also the first time around, is like my attitude had a little bit more of like, this is my vision, and this is just what I want, and this is just how I want it, and I want it to be just like this. And this is my thing, and I want it to be like this. Kind of, it's not as much like that, as more of like, yeah, there's things that, like, if I'm really stuck on something, that's going to be a part of it for sure, but how much more important it is to be open-minded, getting other ideas involved in it and mixing it in, and how long stuff takes, how long everything takes. That's another thing, but also how supportive like the reception was from other people that do this kind of thing. Like it's a very it's a very welcoming environment. So yeah, It's been cool. If you had to pick, what figure company would you choose over the others? That's you need to narrow that question down a little. Hey, nacho cheese, what up? Let's go street humans. Yeah, let's see how it's looking, by the way. Let's see where we're at. Let's take a little look see over here. It's looks like it's changed since we started the live stream. It's changed not one bit. Yeah, it looks like it's changed not one bit. That's okay. Like I said, so far it's going well. Compared to last time, I think it's doing better than it did the first time. So I'm pretty stoked for where it's at, and hopefully we get more people backing it. If you're somebody who's thinking about backing it, yeah, go ahead and back the project sooner than later. Make me feel good that you support what I do here if you like it. If you like what you see, you know what I mean? Pardon me here. If you like what I see, or just like make all kinds if you like what you see, I meant. But how did you get so many people to see your videos, and can you help me start? I Yeah, that's a really tricky one, man. You have to like jump into it not really expecting it to happen. I don't know how else to say it. Let's blow my nose off camera. I'm leaving the sound on though, just so you know I'm here. But yeah, if you're somebody who's thinking about backing it, I appreciate you backing sooner than later because I want this thing to get some momentum. More momentum the better. All right. Okay, so here we go. Yeah, I mean Leo, there's no switch. There's no magic to it. Um, being yourself, being comfortable in front of people, that helps a lot. If you're comfortable talking in front of big groups of people, I feel like that's a big help. That that's been something I've always kind of liked doing, especially rooms. So if I'm talking in front of a room in front of a bunch of people, I like doing that kind of thing. If you're into that kind of thing, this may be a thing for you. If you're not into talking in front of a huge group of people, if you're not into being a performer of sorts, may not be for you. So there's the collecting side of it, and then there's the entertainer slash personality, public persona side that you have to have in there as well. So there's more to it than just collecting toys and talking about the toys. How, you know what I mean? And how you interact with people. Do you like people? If you don't like people, I don't know if this is for you. That's like one thing that it's like I love meeting new people. From the beginning, I've been wanting to connect with people with my YouTube channel. That's totally subjective. That depends on the person, where they're at, how much that money is going to hit them. You know what I mean? Like what character it is. So many factors involved with that. Let me go ahead and get a. Hey, what was that? All right. Sounded like something important fell. I hope it wasn't my guitar. No, I put my guitar up. Shouldn't be my guitar. Let me see here. Let me. Oh, sorry, I'm touching my nose. Let me do this. I want to send this. Uh, All right, there we go. I want to make sure I pass that on to Mr. Vonner. Yeah, so he's gonna hop on here. We're gonna talk about figures. And so, will you still be going to Forbidden Planet in NYC, and what day? I hope to see you in person. Maybe I can recommend you some good eats here in the city. Oh, I would love for you to do that. Yes, please, because I love food so much, and I love all kinds of different kinds of foods. New York City's got a very, very vast array of different foods. I'm trying to coordinate that with Forbidden Planet, New York City. If you guys want to do me a favor and hit up Forbidden Planet and bug them for me, that would be great. I have a feeling they're just busy. I don't know, but let me double check my email over here. Yeah, has not changed. Yeah, I haven't gotten an email back. I did call. Here we go. Oh my God. Oh wow. Okay. Damn it. All right. I got some other weird news in my email. Now I'm just reading email here. Son of a. Okay. But yeah, Forbidden Planet, I do want to make it to Forbidden Planet. I hope to get out there and set something up, you know. Mr. Joe Capone, what's going on, bro? How are you doing? How are you? Thanks for coming through. Yes, we're gonna hopefully Mr. Vonner is able to make it. It's Saturday night, very short notice. I want to do another live stream where we have more people from the Street Humans team all on one live. So this is very last minute. Um, me getting caught up and doing a whole bunch of different things at once. But yeah, I'm trying to get to NYCC. I'll be heading out there to New York Comic Con. Um, All right. Okay, cool. Damn. I was pretty certain I got to figure out I need to get a badge. I was pretty sure that I was going to get a press badge this time for New York Comic Con, but I just got denied a press badge, bro. I may have to try to hit them up and ask again very nicely like, but yeah. They have I think all the other times I applied for a badge, I've gotten a badge, but it's been a few years since I have applied, so that may be it. Also, with the proximity of how close I think I submitted my thing in August, though. That may have been too close to it or something. I don't know. I'm thinking I may have done something wrong, but I did not get approved for a press badge. I know, doesn't that suck? Oh well. But what am I going to do? I have a plane ticket for New York. I have a plane ticket for New York, but I have no press badge. I do feel like, in all honesty, it's like for me, it feels like it's going good for me, you know? Compared to last time, it's doing better. Like the price point is much lower than it was last time, and I feel like it's moved up farther than it did last time. So it's already I think it's already trucking along better than it did the first time. So I'm pretty I could be happier. It could be more, you know what I mean? Of course, I'm going to keep wishing it was more, but I think, the more people there's like quite a few people following the Kickstarter that are also not backing the Kickstarter. So there's that too. I think this is something that, for some, it's kind of an obscure thing to get into. It's not like I have, big name characters involved. Um, so, for some people, I understand how they have to think about it for a little bit. You know what I mean? And I think, for those that need to think about it, well, do what you got to do. But I think eventually people are going to realize that these are going to be very cool figures to include in their collections. I think they're going to be something. Let me show you some of the pictures that I took. You guys want to see some pictures I took? Because I'm pretty stoked about them. I wouldn't want to show them to you if I didn't think they were cool. Like these ones here. There's hold on a second. This one you guys may have seen already, but I have to show it off because it really I really like how I was able to incorporate so many different street humans in one picture. So it's the same two figures, just a composite image, So it's a composite image, and they're all stacked on top of each other, but I kept the focus on the first two. So, I thought that this was a cool one, demonstrating how you have a bunch of goons around fighting and everything. And then I have a bunch of pictures that I took. Where's that folder? Here it is. These are like the latest photos that I took recently that I was like, damn, these look pretty sick. I have to go through one by one like this though. Here, I'm gonna let me pick a good one. I'm just trying to like pick some solid pictures here. All right, here we go. I liked this one. I thought this was a fun one. Mm-hmm. So I thought that one was cool. Kick in the face. Kick in the face. Yeah. If I can make some kind of alterations to the shoes, I think that would be a cool idea. But that figure is standing on one foot, not leaning on anything, not pegged into anything, just posed and kicking. So I thought that was a cool one. I like how the articulation looks. I feel like I'm able to get a good range of movement with them. It's just tricky moving them around because they're prototypes. The materials, yeah. And then I wanted to show you guys this one. Took this picture earlier. Well, not earlier today, but earlier. But yeah, big old right hook logo, taking it on the chin. Blam! It's pretty sweet. Like that one too. Yeah, Phil Martinez liked the Luke Cage head swapping. Nice. Nice. Glad you did. And let's see if I could find some more. Where did? Oh yeah, I had some weapon wielding ones that. This one I was really happy with. This particular shot I really liked. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, this one was really cool. Getting the figure to stand on one foot. I really like the weight of the figure. That's one thing that really concerned me before I actually had the 3D print in my hands. I was like, how is it going to stand? How is it going to balance? Like, how will this actually physically work out once I actually hold it? And yeah, it's a really good, solid figure, man. I really like posing it around. It's a lot of fun. And then the bonus features and everything. I really hope we can get there, man. All right. Thank you. The Brock man. Appreciate it. Yeah. So I love that people are really excited about this and um really appreciate it, man. Thank you. And I have the logo ahead, and I would probably like a little bit less red on the eyes. I would kind of wanted it to have more of a hint of red instead of like full on red like that. But I think this looks really freaking cool. Like this is the most creative part of the line, and I am so happy that I, I'm not happy to upset anybody, but like when I see comments like, "Man, you put the most interesting thing behind a paywall," or not a paywall, but what's stretch goal and everything. You have to. I'm like, man, for everything that we make available, we have to spend extra money on. So the sooner this is like, I would have to just basically move the funding goal to where the stretch goal is to get it made. It's not like I could just throw it in for free. That's the tough part is that people want me to add the stuff in there, but I can't just add stuff in without there being more money going into it. It's not how it works. You don't just, you know what I mean? I know a lot of people think it's just like, it's just free. Should just be free. Just make it. It's not that big. It's the head. Don't work that way. All right, King Panther, a new action figure reviewer. There you go. And he makes stop motion. Cool stuff. And Shartimus, you are awesome at watching you for 3 years. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Hey, I didn't see the Garbage Pail Kids, right? Didn't we miss the Garbage Pail Kids? Let's here, you know what? I'm gonna go to the Foosh site. We checked out Toy News Eye. Let's see what they have on the Foosh page. Oh, it's all like the recent stuff. Whoosh tube. I like how I thought they would have New York Toy Fair stuff up here, like front and center, though. No, not really. Okay, I'm tripping. Yeah, they have the Hasbro reveal stuff on the Foosh site, but not like the brand new. Maybe they're under the forum. Okay, never mind. Sorry, you guys. Just trying to look around, see what I could find. Right on, Nathan. Really appreciate it. If you're not backing, I hope you're backing. If you guys are thinking about backing, right now would be a good time for you to do it. Make me happy to see at least one new backer come through while doing this live stream. That'd be nice. That'd be cool. That'd be cool. Goo. All right. I'm going to put you on timeout because that's what timeout is for. It's for little kids doing shit like this. But the timeout will not last forever. What? Wait. I only put it in timeout. I only said timeout, not ban. I hope it didn't ban this kid. Thank you, Nathan. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I only put him on timeout. Why did it do that? Hey, just ban him. Ban him. All right. For what he was just doing, I felt like that didn't deserve like straight up full on ban, but shit. I was try not to ban people hella quick, especially the last thing he wrote was a compliment. That was not on purpose. I know, right? Damn, brought the hammer down. Too many chat messages, banned. God, it's not what I was going for. I just thought a little timeout, Just meant to go like this, like, hey, time out for a second. But yeah. Thank you, man. Thank you, King Panther. Yeah, hopefully they're cool figures to you and you want to back the project. I hope you guys are down because they do have more articulation than your average Marvel Legend. That's the other thing. They are more articulated than most Marvel Legends. Actually, I don't know if there's a recent Marvel Legend that actually has the same number of points of articulation as my figures with interchangeable part capabilities like that. Oh wow. The Lago Bat Street Human and a Man Bat fighting Batman in a display. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. But it's more supposed to be an alien head than a bat head. But yeah, that would be cool if there's like a bunch of those. Master Street Humans and the Master of the Street Verse should be a thing. Nice. Oh man. Yeah. Had no intention of banning anybody, but I do want to see. I think it was on Instagram. Oh, the HasLab. Let's see how the HasLab Giant Man is doing. Do you guys want to look at the Giant Man? Who wants to look at the Giant Man? Let's take a look at Giant Man. Thank you so much, the good guy, 1217. Thank you, thank you. Again, if you guys are interested in backing sooner than later, I would appreciate it for sure. Rashid, how's it going? How are you? Let's check on that Giant Man. I'm hoping to do a live stream with the Hasbro team also. That would be pretty fun to do. I thought it'd be kind of neat to get them to ask me some questions about my figures, give them a chance to interview me. I would love to talk about Giant Man with them. I have some questions for them as well. But I think this is going to get backed. I honestly think that the way, like the whole crowdfunding culture thing is changing a little bit. Like, I think, yes, we do have shipping to Canada. Yes, we will ship to Canada. We have shipping to the United States, US, Mexico, and Canada. Space Cholo, 1,000 Wolves. Quick question: are your Street Humans figures going to be used as toilet paper in the next collector documentary? No, of course not. These figures are way too badass. That's reserved for only the shittiest of figures, not dope ass figures like these. But if it makes you feel better, I did a stop motion animation and they did beat up the big time inner letdown Spider-Man. So but yeah, these are dope ass figures, man. These are not letdowns. I've been geeking out and super happy about these things since I've had them. They're both fantastic prototypes. Yeah. My project manager from the factory. He had a great time posing these too. Like he was like, wow, I really, like he really had some fun with it. Seeing him get him into all kinds of poses and everything. But yeah, it's not, yeah, we have a ball joint. We have a ball right here. We don't have a ball up in here, but the ball is down inside here, and we have the crunching down there, and we have the waist down here, and some pivoting and crunching at the waist too. So, oh, it's the same one. Oh, he's off his timeout. Okay. All right, now we got to do the ban. We got to do. All right. Well, he's not doing it more. I'm on mobile. Oh, good. All right. Well, you can stop spamming. There's no reason why. There's no legit reason why. Oh, okay. I'll prove it to you. Go ahead. Oh, I already banned him. He said, "Look, let me prove it to you," and then I banned him. There we go. Too many McRibs. I don't know what that means. I don't know if McRibs are supposed to make you hyper or what, but whatever. Yeah, that was a good one. You say he prepped it. Here, let me show you. But damn, that sucks about the New York Comic Con thing. Shit. I feel like the universe is telling me that New York doesn't want. I haven't heard back from Forbidden Planet. Fucking. We'll see. Come on, New York. I know you want me to show up. Come on. Come on, New York. I missed you so much. All the info is on the site. So you have to check out the Kickstarter page. If you guys have not checked out the Kickstarter page, I will provide you a link right now so you can take a look. I think you could click the link if it's in the comments. I'm not sure, but there it is. Or it's in the description. Yeah, see, I know every time I go to New York, I have such an amazing time. I love New York. I know you guys love me too, man. I always have a great time over there. And I really hope I can make it. That's always been, I'm not shitting you, that's always been my home away from home. I've always felt the most comfortable in New York City, even though it's on the opposite side of the country. I don't know. I love New York. I love being there. I think me being a very high energy person, and it's a very high energy place, like people are moving. People are moving. They're doing stuff. They got to go places, and very kind people. The mean New Yorker stereotype does not hold up for me anyway. In my past experience, did I ever tell you guys? Oh, I'm gonna go on a rant. Not a rant, but a monologue about New York. James, how's it going? Shartimus Prime. Back in Street Humans, selling Street Humans. I want to buy McDonald's for everyone in the chat. Beaver Boys, I am down. You know my jiggly gut loves a McDonald's. That's my gauge, like, dude, buy a Street Humans figure. It's like buying 6 Big Macs, Wait, hold on a second. Let's do the math. How many Big Macs could you get for a street with before tax for both? You could buy 4.6 Big Macs, or so it's just about 5 Big Macs away. What are you going to do? Buy a Street Humans figure or buy 5 Big Macs in California where it's $6 a Big Mac out here? It's 5 Big Macs. I would like a couple of Big Macs though. I could eat a couple of Big Macs. It's like a couple of Big Mac weekends. couple Big Macs kind of weekend. The tax and the shipping information, it varies on what you order. If you buy one figure, it costs so much. If you buy two figures, the shipping goes down in price. If you buy four figures, the shipping goes down more in price. So depends on how many you buy, but check it out. It's all on the site. I put a lot of work into the Kickstarter page so that all the information's there. I urge you to check it out and see for yourself, shop around. That's what it's there for. That's what it's there for. But yeah, I don't remember all the shipping prices off the top of my head because it varies with the different offerings. And it varies in the US compared to Canada. It costs us more to ship to Canada. But I try to keep it reasonable. You know what I mean? I'm trying to keep those shipping costs as reasonable as possible. I don't want it to be. I remember that was another thing I needed to work on was the shipping prices. You guys remember the first time the shipping prices weren't set up right? So I have it narrowed down now where, like, if you're buying a bunch, your shipping cost should go down with the more you buy. A lot of work done on this Kickstarter. Hey, we got another backer. Awesome. Where's the sound machine? The sound machine. Where's the horn? Here we go. This is what we're going to use. We got a new backer. The Sentinel speaks. Yeah. All right. There we go. If we get another backer, we hit the button. Only hitting the button if we get new backer during the stream. There we go. What will it say next? I don't know. He literally didn't see me. I'm asking a question about street humans. Again, how many street humans are going to roll out on day one? So day one was yesterday. Day one was yesterday. The Kickstarter is now on. We have two characters. We have Lago and we have Eon. So this initial offering, we have, and I know this is, maybe turn this down a little bit. Sorry about the arm. There we go. That looks a little bit better. We have a Lago right here. And we have the Eon offering right here. And each figure comes with two heads. You can see Eon has an angry head. Oh, they both have their angry heads on, but they're going to come with neutral expression heads as well. So, wrong guy. But there you go. You get a neutral expression and the angry expression right there. And then same deal with Eon. This is the basic figure pack offering. So that Eon comes with the neutral head as well. And the angry head right over here. So it's these two basic figures. They each come with two weapons and two sets of hands. If we get the unlocks, which is not very far from the funding goal, we have extra heads. Like we got a Mohawk head for a Lago. We got Mohawk heads for both. What's the time frame? These, as far as the release of the figures themselves, it will be about a year. If we can do it sooner than that, we will. If there's a delay, I will keep everybody posted, but we're looking at November of 2024. That's pretty standard for a production period like this. With Shore, what do you mean? Now I see what people was talking about with Shore. I don't know what you mean. Oh, thank you, Liam. Thank you. But these other heads look really, really dope. I just want to show off these are all stretch goal heads, but you can see the Mohawk head right there. Credible sculptor Brandon Gash worked on these. Probably one of my favorite heads is the one that he did. This was kind of based off of himself. So he said like this one's kind of like me, but like this is the sculptor Brandon saying it. This is like me if I was like all thugged out and stuff. But so this doesn't look like Brandon, but I could see like where he was coming from. I really like this one a lot. That one looks really cool. So I hope we can get these all unlocked. All those stretch goals. We'd have to get the at least this first stretch goal, which is not far from the actual project funding goal. You know, it's not too hard for those, or it's not too far away, is what I'm getting at. Still want to know what that means. What do you mean? What they say? What do they say? You know, I want to know. What? Somebody's talking shit? Or are they saying good things? Are they saying good things? It's good things, right? It's good things. Is it bad things? Because I'm very, very sensitive. It can't be bad things, or else I'm going to start crying on the live stream. And remember, that didn't end so well for me last time I cried on the stream. You know, you guys. So can't be having that. No, just kidding. I don't think I don't think I've ever gotten emotional or anything like that in public. That's never happened before. Okay. Phil. Thanks for asking. I've got about 3 or 4 Shartimus figures back there. So that that itch has been scratched. I'm good. And again, this is for me. This is an action figure line that is not necessarily about me. So, yeah, I thought, nah, that's okay. If there's I don't think not. I think not getting a Shartimus head sculpt is gonna keep people from buying it. Like, I don't think there's anybody out there that's like, I would have backed Street Humans. I really would have backed it, but there was no Russ head sculpt included, and would have backed it, but there was no Russ in there. I really needed that ShartimusPrime head sculpt. I don't think there's anybody really saying that. I don't think it's going to be a deal breaker. Yeah, the one that was given to me did a really good job. Hey, right on. Que lo que es. Que lo que es. Que lo que es. Que loco es. No. Que le co es. Is that, I don't know. Que le co es. That sounds like it could be like, I don't know. Is that like a native name, but like written like that? I don't know. Really hope the project finds and unlocks are achieved. The alternate heads and gear packs will diversify line. Great work online. Best of luck. Thank you so much, man. Thank you. Yeah, and I love having the different ethnicities. That was always the plan from the very beginning, was to start with 4 different ethnicities. That's what I originally wanted. So if we got another backer, I'm going to just do a little refresh over here. And hey, we got 2 more backers. Awesome. Hey, we got to hit the button twice, man. Thank you, backers. Here we go. We got the Sentinel right here. Let's get. What the frick? All right. And then for that other one, because there's 2. All right. I wish we maybe if we had a little bit more of a louder sound. Unfortunately, the HasLab Sentinel doesn't make any sounds. That would have been pretty cool if it did make sounds. But hey, we got 2 more backers right there. 3 more backers during the live stream so far. That is awesome. Very happy to see that. Thank you guys so much. We are getting closer and closer to our funding goal. Bit by bit, So this is one of those things where I don't expect everybody. Man, I think I I am very hopeful. I am not hating what I'm seeing. I think this is a good start. I think it's definitely a solid start, and there's hope for this. And I think we're gonna, I think there's much better chance of us getting. I'll tell you this: chances are way better this time than it was last time. Last time I kind of had a feeling like, oh no, I think I may have, what do they call it? A big old fuck up. You know what I mean? May have fucked up, but this time I don't have that fuck up feeling, which is good. Which is good, right? It's like it feels like I didn't fuck up. I could be wrong. Hey man, you got some kinky preferences, bro. Just saying, you got some kinky preferences. That's all. No, I'm just saying. I, I'm just kidding. I am just kidding. I know where you're coming from. I totally see where you're coming from. That's why I had to do the alien head thing. I needed to have a sci-fi element involved with this. Got to remember, initially, the plan was to include all the stuff at once. So, with my first run, I wanted to give you guys all the different heads right out from the gate, all the accessories right out from the gate, but it was too big, especially for an army builder line. It was just too much at once. But I'm stoked that you like the. I mean, I showed you saw this, right? The alien head. I'm gonna keep it in the bag all the time. Of Mom Wanda. But yeah, I got creature heads with the line, but we have to reach a certain number of backers until we can get there. Looks like Mr. Vonner is. Oh, there we go. See if we got. He may or may not. He may not be able to make it, but we'll see. I'm looking at just doing a couple hour. Oh, okay. Yeah, he's stuck out in traffic. It's all good. But that has that sci-fi element to it. And I'm curious, we didn't really talk about Giant Man. Let's go back to talking about Giant Man because I showed the Kickstarter for Giant Man, but I didn't actually really get into it. Hey, we got another backer. Just watched it happen right now. Let's do it. Let's hit the button. We got to hit the button. We got another backer. This is so anticlimactic. It's perfect. Oh, you know what I'm going to do? Hold on a second. I'm going to go get something else. I know what to do. This is what I want to do. Hold on. I got the perfect noise making thing that I want to use. Hold on a second. All right, here we go. I also have this that I'm going to be reviewing on the channel very soon. So, like I said, I'm going to bring, channel's not going to be 100% Street Humans all the time. But here we go. All right. This is the noise making thingy that we're going to use for each new backer. All right. So, let's see if it'll work. If I just. Oh, no. I wanted this sound. All right, there we go. So that'll be the sound when we get new backers. That's the sound we're gonna go with right over there. Okay. We're and I wanted to do a share screen over here with a for the HasLab. Oh, we got another backer! Boom! Let's do it! Yeah! Oh, I feel the power! Oh, I feel the power! Look at that! Boom! All right, awesome. Let's put this down right now. And yeah, what's your opinion on the Marvel Legends of Mom Wanda? Did they do a Mom Wanda Marvel Legends? I don't know if they did that. The new Deadpool is killer, says Plain Dane. Bastion suggests me two, even though only made two action figure reviews. Oh. Okay. Let's take a look at that giant man again. I want to know what you guys think about this giant man for real. Like, because to be honest with you, for the price and the offering, I thought that was a fair, solid price. I really think it is. I would have expected more backers. I would have expected it to look like this on day one. The way it looks right there, that's what I thought it would have looked like on day one. But instead, on day one, it looked closer to my Kickstarter. I mean, like, what the hell? Come on. No, it I think they fared at around. I think they got like way more. I think they got something like 40% on the first day or something. You know, I think they got a huge bump like on the very first day. Right, 200 is not bad at all. I mean, dude, I ordered that Skeletor from Mondo. That was like 270, 260, something like that. Which, and I have no complaints. I mean, oh, I can't wait to get that thing. That it looks amazing. Have you guys seen that new Mondo Skeletor? I mean, my God, man. Talk about a dope ass figure. I'm gonna be so disappointed. But the last day usually sees an increase in the thousands, right? Yeah, it does. We typically do see huge bumps at the end, but it's like that's typically what it is that there's a big bump in the beginning and a big bump at the end and just inches a little bit in between. Um Oh wow, Bastion says, "What's your Marvel Legends collection worth? Would you sell to cover this line yourself?" Wow. That's a really good question. That is a really good question. I don't think my entire Marvel Legends collection is worth that much money. I don't think it is. Now here's the reality is if I could get $120,000 for my Marvel Legends collection, I it would have to go to like one buyer because the time to ship and sell and make every single one of those transactions, you know, that that would be way more time consuming and I wouldn't be able to really get anything done. So, hey, I'm gonna put a timeout on the gay stuff for both of you guys. Like if you're, because actual gay people that I know, like that don't play around like that, like they don't talk that kind of way. Now, if you guys are actually gay or whatever, and you're just doing your thing, that's why it's a timeout. But for the most part, like, what the hell are you doing? I'm not a fan of that. Rethink the way you're you know what I mean? You could be a little bit more tactful. Next is banning, which I'd rather not do. I think they're going to. I think they're going to make a 6-inch version. I think they will. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Great point, T'Challa. Right. Whatever happened to that? Like, I thought they were going to, like reveal a whole bunch more stuff and, maybe like have a lot more to offer us, like to complement the line. Maybe New York Comic Con. Maybe New York Comic Con. Wow, someone offered me 50,000 for my entire collection. I said, "Hell no." I mean, to sell my entire Marvel Legends collection to get Street Humans made, dude, I don't I don't know exactly what the value of my collection is. I wouldn't do it for 50,000, that's for sure, but over 100,000 that to get my dream project made, that's a little bit different. Hey, we got Figure Report in the house. Thanks for coming through, bro. Appreciate seeing you in here. Thank you, thank you. But yeah, I suppose they thought the Avengers were enough, like the 60th anniversary Avengers figures they'd been releasing, or the ones that they'd released to build up to it. I thought they were gonna dig more into the Ant-Man lore, though. Hey, we got another backer! Yeah, here we go. Here we go. All right, another backer. Thank you so much. If that backer happens to be in the room, I don't know if they're in the room or not, but hey, for each backer we get to hit the Infinity Gauntlet. I would honestly sell everything I own for $300,000. Wow. Yeah, I never thought about. I never thought about selling the entire Marvel Legends collection. There's a lot of sentimental value attached to it too, man. I've sold some Marvel Legends, and I've actually sold Marvel Legends where it was like, damn it, I have a sentimental connection to it, but I need to let this figure go. Like, that's happened to me quite a few times. But if somebody, with the money, what I would do it for? I would do it for 200K plus. That I could actually, because if I'm going to sell my entire Marvel Legends action figure line, I need to get all of my Street Humans made, So everything that I have and everything that I want to do right now at this point, if they cover all of those expenses, then yes, fair trade. But I'm not doing it if I don't get all of my Street Humans stuff made. What'd you like most from the Toy Fair reveals? I'm headed there mañana. We did talk about Toy Fair a little bit earlier in the stream. What we still haven't talked about though is the frickin' Garbage Pail Kids. I'm very interested in the Garbage Pail Kids, and I don't know who made those, but I think those are Super 7. I'm not sure, but they were just revealed. Um, and they looked really cool. New York. Hold on a second. Okay, I'm not seeing them right here. Hold on. I have to go to Instagram. I'm gonna find them really quick because the same sculptor Street Humans worked on these, Mr. Brandon Gash, and I want to pull up his page so because he shared them. That's where I saw them. So I'm pulling up Instagram right now, and I was like, "What? Oh, come on, no way!" Okay, here we go. I found him. Got him. Oh, okay. You do whatever you want, man. Tell me here, what should I do tomorrow? It's like, come on, dude. Like, I don't know. But yeah, I had a band Bastion. That was it. I didn't find any. I'm sorry. Okay, so let me present what I wanted to present over here. The chat got me a uh little bit of a detour. But yeah, look at these. Oh, it's a video. Oh, these are from Premium DNA made these. Got it. Damn it. You did Premium DNA Toys has these. Damn, man. That's a tough one. Hey, look at that. Street Humans. Um, okay, so that's who's making them. Ah, man. As you guys may or may not know, Garbage Pail Kids would be really awesome. But those figures look great, man. Those look perfectly nasty. They have a fair amount of articulation. Oop. I thought it was a video. Keep saying play. Oh, okay. Oh. There we go. Okay, so it's just going through them. They do look cool, though. Damn, these look really cool. Wow. Yeah, they look badass. So the Garbage Pail Kids, I like that. That hits the nostalgia spot for me. But what am I most excited for? Oh, Marvel Zombies 5-pack would be pretty sweet. I'm looking forward to seeing the Super 7 booth and Premium DNA. Nice. Yeah. So, yeah, that's got Brandon's work all over it for both. I mean, it shouldn't have anything. Your YouTube content and your collecting are two different things. Like, I'm gonna stop collecting. So I'm saying, you know what? Here you go. Start with a collection video. That's where I started. I started making collection videos. That's where I really picked up steam. Is when I started doing collection videos. So that may work for you too. Who knows? 15 years later, different environment, so it may not. But that's the first thing that that stuck me. Figure report. I am coming out to New York Comic Con. I got no badge. I got no place to stay, but I'm coming out there to New York Comic Con, and I got no meet and greet confirmation either. So I'm like, I might have a place to stay, but it's like it's all really, really wishy-washy right now. I just got an email from freaking the thing that they denied my press badge. I was like, shit, I probably applied too late. Maybe it has something to do with me not going out there for quite some time. So, you know, but yeah, I'm gonna be out there. I hope to meet you out there, man. That would be great. That would be awesome. And if you wanted to buy the wholesale, no need for donations. If you wanted to buy Street Humans, that's the way to go. That's the way to go. I'm down to sell some figures to you if you want to buy them. That I would appreciate that for sure. Everybody in the beginning did collection videos. Yeah, that was like pretty much like a lot of what people did back in the day, right? Oh, they deny like 90% of press requests. Oh, for real? Yeah, it didn't used to be that way. I used to get into New York Comic Con like super quick and easy. I never had a problem like back when I'd gone last time, which was a while ago. So, it's going to be different. Dope. Yeah. Hope to catch you there, man. But yeah, I got to, touch up some of the details of my situation for sure. Like, but yeah, Friday, I don't know. I could damn. And then I went to go see if I could just buy a pass, and then the passes there are sold out on Friday and Saturday, which is I wanted to be there Friday. Let me see. Friday and Saturday. Um yeah, and then the damn the what do they call it? Request on light. How does that happen? That's weird. Okay, I'm like looking into this New York Comic Con stuff right now. What is that? All right, I'll look at that later. You guys don't need to watch me do that. New York Comic Con is not next weekend, but the weekend after next weekend. All right. Greg's coming out to chill. Oh, right. G's got his head on one of the Cosmic Legions right over there. Is that your? And I think that's his Legion, right? That's like the one dedicated to him. Hell yeah. Uh oh. Post Street Humans, say you had the opportunity to make a 6-inch figure line of any license of your choosing. What would it be? Oh, come on, man. Easily, I would love to work on Marvel Legends, but like I don't would but I have no aspirations to trying to work for Hasbro because it sounds like they get rid of very talented people like a lot, you know? And it doesn't really always seem like it's warranted. Sounds like working for Hasbro is scary as hell, to be honest with you. I don't know. But I would love to work on Marvel Legends. Like that would be the I think I would I would do some really cool stuff uh as far as like really I think for the characters that I'm very familiar with, I don't know. I don't know. That I would love like yeah, working on Marvel Legends to make a Spider-Man figure. Oh, dude, I think I could bring something to the table. I think I could bring something to the table, but I don't have the experience of somebody as a professional that has worked in the industry and gone to school and graphic design and done all that stuff. I don't have that kind of background. You know what I mean? I have my own my own understanding of this just from my 15 years of experience consistently talking about product. That's not the same as somebody who went to school for this kind of thing, but you know I think there is a benefit to me working on that kind of stuff. I think I could offer some pretty cool stuff to it. Yeah, I hate that they did that. That they moved it so close right there. Oh, that's Goosebumps. Okay, the Goosebumps trick or treat figures. Gotcha. I have to make some street humans before I can make more street humans. Speaking of which, let's see if the Kickstarter changed at all. And no, it hasn't. You have to like take a look and like see if it shifts on its own, because it'll just move on its own and you have to give it a second. But no, it has not changed. But that wasn't that long ago since it did. Yeah, Corey was great. Yes, and I got to meet Corey at PowerCon. Very nice guy, very informative too. It's like pretty crazy. The people that I've talked to, that not just him, there's several people I know that had worked for Hasbro, and it just sounds like it sounds like the cooler the shit you want to make, like the less likely they're gonna keep you. But if you can make some kind of it seems like a balancing act where there's not a lot of freedom. It really seems like there's a lot of people that kind of like put a tight squeeze on the designers. Like it seems like they can't do all the shit that they want to do. That's all. I feel like the artistic side of what Hasbro has to offer, I feel like they don't let them do all the stuff that they want to do. What is your favorite thing you own? That's not attached to me already, because that's my best friend. Okay. I'm just kidding. um I my the well, I mean the favorite thing I'm responsible for is my children. I'm responsible for them. Um but my favorite thing that I own, like what's like the thing that I own where I'm like, damn. You know what I'm going to say? My favorite right now, the figure that I have in my collection that I kind of my two favorite figures that I have right now, which I think is where this question is going, is the HasLab Unicron one and then HasLab Galactus. Those two are like my two favorites in my collection. Those are the two that always get my attention when I'm around them. Whenever I walk into the garage, I'm stoked to see that Unicron. Whenever I walk into this dorkroom, I'm stoked to see that Galactus. What Marvel Legends do you think they're gonna have on display? Well, I'm hoping for Ant-Man and some Ant-Man and Wasp figures. That would be really cool. That would be incredible. Galactus, yeah. Ooh, if they made a McFarlane Spider-Man, that would be awesome. Greg T says, good luck with Street Humans Can't Back. I'm in Australia. Sorry. What will the tetas and nalgas situation be on future female Street Humans? They would be delightful, but I think a variety. What I have planned, it's what I have in mind. What I have in mind for interchanging the parts between the figures, which is something I have with this line, and I would like to keep that for a female line, but you would obviously see that I'm a butt man. Like, it would be obvious that you would see, but I would not want to cross a line and get too crazy. You know what I mean? Like, I want it to still be appropriate, but definitely a perk. Kind of like what I did with this guy. Like, Charlita 1 was like, no, he has a nice butt. Charlita 1 really helped with the sculpting of the butt. It was a much flatter butt at first. Uh, Sculptor Brandon Gash and I, neither of us really are familiar with what makes a good male butt. So I told Charlita 1, make sure that he has a good butt. You know, give him the notes, and she did. So this was like very much Charlita 1's man butt right there. Not It's not like he's walking around with a huge badunk, but he's got butt right there. Kind of a similar thing for a female figure. It's not gonna be huge crazy, but they're gonna have some butt. If you're married, Shartimus, if you're married, you don't own it anymore. This is true. It goes for everything. For everything. Yep. Yeah, tasteful, I think, is going to be the best route, because I don't want to turn people away, but it's like, hey, if you like what I like, you're gonna like. But I'm not going over the top with it and try to be the most disgusting, perverted toy maker out there or anything like that. If I get to that level, it's going to be, and there's gonna be, I don't know. I have my ideas. If we ever get there, as far as Greg, I am trying to figure out a way to connect with a distributor in Australia. So if I can get that set up, that's my plan, is to see if I can get some people to pick up on some figures and get them in bulk shipped to other countries. I think that would be really cool. But yeah, hopefully, the figures they would look nice. They would look nice. If I had female figures, they would look nice. Okay, I'm at a point right now because we just hit over 17K. I keep looking back at the Kickstarter and I have to stop doing that. It's almost 7 o'clock. I probably shouldn't check again until 8 o'clock. That's my thing. Is that like, hey, if it's like on the that was Charlita 1's suggestion. If you guys have heard people that run these Kickstarters, you have a tendency to get stuck looking at the Kickstarter over and over and refreshing the page over and over, and that's not healthy. So let's see if we can get one more backer before 7 p.m. Let's see if we get one more backer before 7 p.m. If anyone was on the fence and you're thinking about it, go ahead and take the plunge. You'll be glad that you did. These are really fun figures, man. Where are they going to make Todd McFarlane inspired lizard? Ooh, that would be kind of cool. That would be sweet if they did do that. I would like that. Any new video ideas? Like new video ideas, like as far as like for what? Back it. Yeah. No, we have to get this project backed first before any other new female figures get backed. That would be great. It would be nice to have them over here. Even Hasbro have to go through other channels for HasLabs. Yeah, it's very unfortunate. It's really hard. But I have a buddy of mine, Royce from Australia, and I talked to him at San Diego Comic-Con, and I need to reach out. I got to get on that distributor contact list of mine and organize my press release and get some things in order. But that's all for Monday morning. That's my plan of attack for Monday morning. Yeah. But tonight I'm going to be working on this review. So I have these right here. It's kind of a spoiler for the after party people. Expect an unboxing video going up. I've sucked so bad at those. Are you thinking about making a new character, Street Humans? Oh, I have a whole bunch of different character ideas. I have a whole bunch of character ideas and a whole bunch of alien heads that I have in mind for it. So yeah. Oh, we did not reach that last backer for 7 o'clock, so I shouldn't check again for another hour. That's like my little thing is to not check again for another hour. Can I keep myself from looking again? How about this? I'm going to keep myself from checking again, but if somebody else sees it, get another backer, let me know so that I could hit the thing. That way I'm not checking over and over again. And then if somebody happens to check for me, I've been checking all day. That's a trippy ass thing too, man. Is like everybody can see this. It's out there for everyone to see. So it literally is what it is. But again, so far I feel like we're doing much better this time around than last time. It's already a much better outcome than what we saw before. I think having the Instagram page active as it is, gotta give a big shout out and thank you again to Cowboy Collector for pushing that idea of getting the oh shoot, hold on a second. Okay, hold on. I should at least put this on. I should have done this earlier, by the way. It is the 30th, right? Okay. NoFX is playing their last show in the US in Florida tonight. That's crazy. But so check this out, man. This Kickstarter is being launched. Here's the other thing that makes me feel like this is a win. And I'm not trying to just be like stupidly optimistic, but talk about a David and Goliath scenario. Talk about a David and Goliath scenario. Talk about a David and Goliath scenario, man. I mean, talk about a David and Goliath scenario. Come on, man. Talk about a David and Goliath. Come on. But it's not even that. It's not even just that. Dude, I have there's this. There's also the Legendary Kickstarter. There's which is doing really well. Congratulations to the people at Legendary and the Four Horsemen. And hey Infinity, how are you? Hope you're doing well. But there's also New York Toy Fair happening right now. You know what I mean? Tons of releases. There's also this whole holothon thing happening right now. I mean, there's a lot of shit going on at once while I have this Kickstarter launched. There's a lot of stuff happening. Yeah, we did look at the NECA stuff that they had earlier in the show. They did have some really cool stuff. We could look again. I don't mind looking again. How much would you sell that Bat character from the Street Humans, like the figure? Alago? Well, $28. He could be, but he doesn't come with the Bat head. So 28 and then 18 for the accessories pack. I don't want to say for sure, but they're, it's possible they could go up on BBTS. That's a possibility. As me trying to be a smart person, I want to keep all ideas open, and so it's definitely a possibility. All right. Yeah, S tier. That's what I'm talking about. I love the bat head. I love that you guys love the bat head. The Lago bat head. I think that's so cool. That makes me so freaking happy to see excitement for that. You know what I mean? I can't tell you how happy that makes me. Hold on a second, you guys. Okay. I need to share this. I need to make a Patreon post. I'm sorry. I'm not saying that to advertise. Street Humans is the focus here. I have obligations that I should keep up with. And yes, so I just want to make sure I have this posted. Um, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then make sure. Okay, there we go. And then I have membership too that I need to do a little post on. And I should have done this earlier, but I want to at least have this posted before I like crack in. I'm gonna actually open up my Deadpool Silent Bob. Silent Bob? Is that what I wanted to say? Silent Bob? Is that what I was thinking? And please let me know if there's anything that I didn't show off. Um, anything that that I didn't show off from New York Toy Fair. Okay, cool. Done. Got that. I had shot that video earlier today, but I want to make sure I got it posted right now. Okay. Yo, Shart, what's up, TK Magic Shop? How's it going? How are you? Do you think you're going to make a custom Todd McFarlane lizard head? I'm not going to. I'm not. I have no plans for doing that. Nope. But we do have a crocodile inspired head for Street Humans. That's behind. If we hit that stretch goal. Your videos inspired me to collect 112 scale. Awesome, man. Hey, happy to hear that. And I have so many awesome memories with my sons. Crazy to catch you on the live. Oh, thanks for coming through. I appreciate it. Oh, why would you? Well, you know what? It won't even get that far if it doesn't get backed. So you wouldn't be able to get it at the dollar store. But these are not cheaply made figures, man. Getting the components together so you could pop off the arms and stuff like this, making interchangeable parts. I don't know. Did you make a figure that could do this? Huh? You designed something like this? CSM 101? Did you? Show me. Because I'm showing you right now. And I think you a hater. I think you got a little hate brewing in that culito. Maybe you got to wipe your ass or something. You might feel better, huh? Go wipe your butt, and then you come back with a better attitude. Oh, did I get him? Ooh. All right. Greetings, Russ from SoCal. Hey, good to see you, man. I am definitely adding some of the Street Humans to my dioramas. Congratulations. Thank you. Hopefully this makes it. I have a good feeling this time around. I have a really good feeling. Yo, Russ, all the best with your crowdfund, man. Thank you. Screw the haters, man. Live your dreams. Thank you. That's what I say. Screw the haters. Live the dream. You know, better. What was it that my vocal twin Seth Rogen said? If you don't try, he said, if you try, you may get it, or you might fail. But if you don't try, you'll definitely fail. And that's me. I'm trying. So there's a chance that it may not. Yeah. I don't really think there's that many haters, to be honest with you. Oh, we got 200 backers. Did Charlie the one? Oh, I did not get 200 backers. Oh, we got 200 backers. Yeah. Charlita1 just messaged me. All right. First 200. Yeah. Right. Sweet. Woo. 200 backers. We got this. Dan, thanks for coming through. Yeah. Oop. All right. Didn't hit the button at that time. But all right. We got 200 backers. Sweet. Hey, every single one of you count big time, man. All right. Yeah, I'm you got to understand, from my point of view, it looks way better than it did the first time around. So that's what, like, hey, if any haters out there want to be like, he's hopelessly optimistic or whatever, I'm not hopelessly optimistic. I actually have a solid reference point to compare to. So, I feel good. And I'm going to add another purchase option that I'm going to talk about tomorrow. So I'm going to make those changes tonight for the 4-pack so that people can save on shipping if you're getting 2. So, like, say if you're getting 4, so if you're getting 2 sets of 2, then you could change your order around so that you get the 4-pack instead. It might mean a little bit less money for me if you ordered that way, but that's okay. I feel like you should be having a combined shipping discount, so that's fine with me. If it, you know what I mean? Like if you ordered 2-packs, that price point in shipping would be higher than if you ordered a single 4-pack. So I'm going to make the single 4-pack available, give you guys a little bit of deal on the shipping. Ooh, dog meat. Really good point. You miss all the shots you don't take. Yeah, exactly. Ooh, I do have a few. I have a small WWE collection. I'm just not big into WWE. Yeah, 200. All right. How many backers did we have at the end of the first one, though? Pardon me. I know I lost backers towards the end of that first go, but okay, 279. And I know I lost a few, like, I think that project was closer to 50,000 when I ended it. But check this out. In comparison, on my first 2 days, I'm at the same point where I was when I closed it last time. Like, that's way farther ahead than it did last time. So again, I'm comparing me to me, which I think is a good life lesson for people to do. You know what I mean? Like, we want to compare, like, say you're working out, you want to get buffed, you want to get yoked, you want to be stood, right? You want to get the panoche, right? So you start working out and everything. And what are you going to do? Are you going to compare yourself to the guy on Instagram who's been at this for hella longer, or are you going to compare yourself to yourself? I like to compare myself to myself. That I think is more of realistic goals, realistic goals here. Thank you so much, Infinity. All right, let's see. Hey, if we get up to 300 backers really soon, oh, that would be so cool. That would be so cool to see. Oh, you want to see the bat head on a suited Legends body? Hell yeah, I could do that. Let's see. Bat head on a suited Legends figure. What suited Legends? How about Happy Hogan? Ooh, this could be fun. I don't mind doing this. Oh, do I have... I would prefer to use Nick Fury, to be honest with you. But I don't have the suited Nick Fury next to me. So let's go ahead and just, for right now, and It's like it doesn't port on there super. Oh, that looks pretty cool. But yeah, you can fit it right on the Happy Hogan figure. My lighting is a little extra bright for that, but there you go. And it's like on there. It's not just sitting on there, but it's not. Yeah, it's ported in. The ball peg shape here is like not all Marvel Legends ball pegs are exactly the same size. So getting a ball peg that is fairly universal for most was really tricky to find. So I feel like we have a good ball peg size in here to fit on most. It's not going to be every single one, but it's not doesn't fit on every single figure perfectly, but there's a lot where it will. If anybody else has any head swap or requests like that, I'm down to demonstrate for sure. All right. Oh, when are you going to review? When are you going to review the Secret Invasion wave? And I still have my Ms. Marvel wave. I haven't even opened them. To be honest with you guys, I have fallen a little behind on the review stuff. Maybe been busy with one thing or another. Who the fuck knows? Could be the Kickstarter. Could blame it on that. But I mean that shit, dude. I mean, you guys understand? Like, I don't think I could get you to comprehend like the distraction. Like, I've had Street Humans meetings that have just annihilated my day. I wake up, got a plan of attack for what I'm going to work on for the channel, do this, this, and that. Got a meeting, and then these meetings could take so much more time than you plan on, or the meeting could cause me to have to do some research on something or do extra work on something, get info on it, and now I've lost like 5 hours all of a sudden. It's nuts. It's nuts. Vivi is the chosen one. Good to see you, man. How are you? I saw you on Mega J Retro's video. Big shout out. Thank you, Mega J. Very nice guy. Happy to meet him. Very, very cool dude. Would you be down to have Kyle Peterson be a guest on your live stream someday? Yeah, sure, man. I would love to go on his channel, talk about Street Humans. That would be pretty cool. I'm really open to doing interviews on other people's channels. So I'm down to spread the word as much as I can, get as many people out there to know about it. Hey, Ramen Toy, what's up? Is this Ace? Ace, very cool dude. Hi, Russ, just got into the stream. All the best for your campaign. If you have any questions on production and need a second opinion, I'm just an email away. Right on, man. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I wish I was able to spend more time away from my table. Um, so that I felt like I'm glad you to be honest with you, man, at the time it felt a little silly, and I think you had some people working with you that wanted to go, but you wanted to show me some of the stuff at your table, and I'm really glad you did that because I had barely any time to get around the showroom floor at PowerCon. I wanted to see the Savage Crucible stuff. I didn't get to check out the Savage Crucible stuff. I saw some of it as they're putting it out there, but I didn't get to do a full walk around. So yeah, I really appreciate you having me come by and take a look at everything, man. Yeah, you guys, really cool stuff. You guys are hitting all the points in all kinds of directions and very passionate. Like the passion for making dope product is there, man. So yeah, wishing you guys all the best. For real. Very cool to see. Very cool to see. And yeah, I really appreciate you giving me the tour. Thank you. Yeah, man. I felt like such a small at PowerCon. I was so stoked because again, in my world, having the prototypes, having painted prototypes looking as sick as they were, such a big deal in my world. But when we got to PowerCon, I was like, oh, I am a small fish in a very big pond, in a very, very big pond or very small pond. Yeah, I'm a very small fish in a very small pond. But that was a great time. Very much looking forward to PowerCon 2025. Really, really, really excited for another PowerCon. Yeah, thanks again. Yeah, they're doing some. They got their mask or not mask figure. You can't call them that, but you know what I'm saying. They got their all their goodies coming out and everything. So, yeah, man. Yeah, very excited for what they have in the works and their figures, man. They got their military figures coming and everything too. So very, very cool. Very cool for sure, man. Awesome. And yeah, so actually we could take a look. You know, I don't mind showing some of the stuff off while Ace is even here. There we go. Oh, pre-orders are up right now on Makina Labs. Are you talking about mine or are you talking about his? Mine is on Kickstarter if you want to back it. I've been promoting it a lot. But if you go to ramentoy.com, you can find Ace's stuff over there. I will show you guys. Very, very cool. And they did make alterations to the flame effects. These are the ones that I was thinking about, the military figures. These are all aviator characters, right? And then this is supposed to be like a falcon head sculpt, I think. If I recall correctly. Ooh, a cyborg street human. Oh, yeah, cyborg street human. That's kind of, I have some alien heads with some cyborg components in there already. I can show those off to you guys in a second over here. I can show you some of the other unlocked designs that we have going on. Oh yeah, of course, man. Hell yeah. Nice. Ooh, that's moving along quickly. The Ramen Racer second test shot is coming in mid-October. Nice. You guys are hustling, man. Excellent, excellent. Yeah, but you can see we got the double joints. Pinless joints in there. And I don't know these leg covers. I think those are for those are specifically like for people flying airplanes, right? The G suit. The removable G suit. Yeah, so they had these out on display at PowerCon, and they look really good, man. Really good. Yeah, very realistic looking. Nice. Sweet, and they have an early bird price on these right here. Set to 70, I'm on 50 right there. Yeah, and the Ramen Racer, I did a video talking about the Ramen Racer before. but I did I did pledge for the ramen racer. And sweet. 1,672. That's a good number, man. That's like, I think that's like, for me, like I imagine like for my Kickstarter to fund, see, look at the, and then God, I remember having these guys, some of these figures way back in the day. Centurions, right? These were like based off of Centurions. You could add port stuff on everywhere. So cool stuff over there at Ramen Toy. Check them out. Masters of the Verse. I remember seeing these up on display also. Got a bit of that Dolph Lundgren look right there. That's what it's reminding me of, Dolph Lundgren. Pretty sweet. All right, man. Yeah, good stuff. Don't mind sharing at all, man. Hey, very cool. Thanks. Yeah, you could have some cool cross compatibility right there. You know, if you wanted extra Street Humans heads, and you could go ahead and pop those onto your Aces of Aviation. Very cool. Nice, man. Hey, that's one thing I gotta say, man, is like a lot of very cool, lot of support from like the manufacturer community side of this whole thing. A lot of people, you know, coming through, giving me tips and everything, man. Very, very. I don't think until I make actual figures that I would be considered part of the manufacturing community side of the toy industry. I have to cross that line. You got to make toys first if you want to be in the club, bro. You can't just, you know, prototypes are one thing, but actually making them, you know what I mean? That's a different thing. Yeah, it's like I've crafted the concept and I, you know, gotten that all together. It's just, it all just depends on how much people want the product. I did want to show off some of the stretch goal figures that we have. Hold on, let's see here. I want to show off some of the images I have of and some of these may be images that you guys may have seen before. Actually, no. Now that I think about it, these aren't images that you've seen before, but these are 3D render images I'm about to show you guys over here. And these are older images. Hold on, I'm going through my Dropbox stuff right here. You could imagine. I have to just. Yeah. Sorry, you guys. Oh, I don't think they're there anymore. Oh, no. Oh, okay. Well, anyway, here they are. So, Edel, this is what I want to show you guys. So, this is what I have in mind as far as after the deluxe accessory packs for Alago and Eon. This is where I'm going next with the line. The shorts would be red instead of blue. So the boxers, but the pants would be black. And that would be the neutral bald head sculpt right there for Edil. That's this character's name. So he would be next if we got to the Alago stretch goal. If we hit the Eon stretch goal, then Edil right here would be next. And then, so you can see it's, reusing the same sculpt and everything, but we're just, obviously have the Asian guy head sculpt on here, and he'll come with an angry head, just like the other ones. So let me show you some more of this. But you guys want to see that here's so after him would be Eros. Trying to show you guys this stuff as quick as I can. Then there's the Eros figure, and then his shorts would be orange instead of blue right there. But yeah, there's a look at the Eros head sculpt. It has a very Eddie Brock kind of look to it, I think. I think it looks pretty cool. Then we have Eros right there. But if you guys are more interested in this is what the you can see here some images of what the deluxe pack would look like for Edil if we get Edil made. So he'll have the tracksuit jacket, interchangeable arms, and we have the 3 heads, 3 extra heads. Now this is the angry head that would be included with it automatically if Edil gets made, but you can see we have this would be the next alien head that you guys would see, and I really like that one a lot. Brandon Gash did an excellent job sculpting this, and this had a big, heavy influence from Dave Bonner, too. Let me show you some profile images right here. Like, there you go. So you can see the cybernetic parts in there, which I wanted to have because, yeah, I wanted Edil and Eros to have some cybernetic parts added to them. But that looks really badass. And I have some 3D prints of him too. Big old lower jaw right there. I think that looks sick. All right, A. I'll keep an eye out for a message from somebody named A. Just the A. But yeah, this has that cyborg alien kind of look to it. Oop, I'm zooming in right over there. And then let's see if we can get another. This is like the other side. Ooh, sorry. And then let's take a look at the Eros alien heads. So it would go the Edil basic figure, and then the Eros basic figure, and then the Edil deluxe pack, and then the Eros deluxe pack. And then here's Eros right here. And he's got the extra heads all over here too. Not looking too shabby. That looks cool. I really like this head sculpt. I don't know why I like that head sculpt so much. I like all the head sculpts. I love all of the head sculpts. It's just that, I don't know, having the cybernetic component added to them, I think is pretty cool. And it opens up some more possibilities and stuff. So this is all stuff that we need to see get backed. Make it happen, guys. Make it happen. Hey, Infinity, yeah. Oh, I love the compatibility with so much fun factor. I'm telling you, man. I'm not just saying it like as a salesman. I have had a lot of fun with these figures. I've really enjoyed them a lot. So it would be really sad if if we just get the basic figures made, that would be awesome to share these with you guys. You know what I mean? I want to be able to share them with you guys. Want you guys to have fun with these things too. And I think you would have a great time with them. And it's like the fact they fit into 6-inch scale figure lines, multiple 6-inch figure lines so well that I find it hard to imagine them not fitting in with on someone's shelf. So yeah, I think there's a lot of there's definite use for these. Hopefully those figures don't have the gummy arms and legs like we're used to with Hasbro and Mattel. I don't think that's going to be an issue. The factory is really detail oriented. I mean, dude, I spent like an hour talking about like the space between the hinge and the arms with our rep from the factory, like just talking about that little sliver of space right there, and what we could do to avoid any wobbling within that space. Like if I could find a good example, you know what I'm talking about, just like in the space right here in the arm joint, and what causes it to shift around and get weird like that. Like we really got into details with it. Um, so the the rep over there has a ton of action figure knowledge. He has knowledge about and experience from working with the very familiar toy companies that you guys know about. So there's a lot of experience there and a lot of knowledge. Like I can't express that enough. Like the action figure knowledge is key because we can communicate and get those ideas across without there being any hindrance at all. I could mention a figure and then they pull out a figure. They have it there already. They have all the figures that I have. Yeah, they pretty much have every single thing that I have. They have, and just go through. I want it to be like this figure. Oh, I know that figure, or they'll reference. Oh, maybe you might consider using this joint like this figure here. Oh, okay, I have that figure. Let me go see. So it's been really, really cool, and it's been like a lot of playing with toys with somebody over the phone. It's pretty neat. It's been a fun experience getting this stuff together, man. Yeah, Rick. Yeah, of course. We do have I talked to several channels. So yeah, hoping to hop on to some live streams and get those out there and get the word out there. Um talk to Boog Nice 10. Hopefully I can get on an ACBA live stream while the campaign's going. And I know I'm scheduled to be on a 3POA live stream. Hopefully that gets a lot of attention. Hopefully a lot of people's eyes see that. I've talked to Unparalleled Universe to possibly set something up like that with him, toying around. Dave displaying model behavior. I'd love to. I haven't hit him up yet, but I'd love to be on a Dan Who podcast. That would be great to be on a Dan Who show. So like pretty much anybody that's down to have me on, like I'm pretty much down to spread the word about, you know, what I'm trying to do. Um so I'm definitely down to hustle and get out there and spread the word, man. Yeah, that's a lot of people bring up GTA a lot. So yeah, if it fits that niche, I get that a lot. I think there's a character from GTA a lot of people think the figure looks like. Oh, dude. Oh, X-Manny 87. I plan on sending him the grayscale prototype. So he's on the list for the grayscale prototype. I hit him up. Yep. Jobby the Hong is going to do a live stream showing off the grayscale prototype. That's what he said he was going to do. I thought that was cool. So he has it right now. I hit up Robo from the Foosh. He said he's down to include it in a weekly. I just got to send him pictures and stuff. So that would be really helpful. Um, I would love to join Toy Migos. Hell yeah. I'd love to go on a Toy Migos Tuesday podcast. I work Tuesday nights though, but depending on what time. Yeah, and I talked to 1/6 scale shooter too. 1/6 shooter. I talked to Kevin from Toying Around. I hope to get on Kevin's show. So I'm basically down to you know anybody who's hosting live streams and stuff. I'm down. Or Chat Migos. Yeah, I'd love to hop on, man. That would be great. If they're down to have me, I would love to join them. Brad the DC Universe geek. Yeah, these don't really fit in with McFarlane figures though. These are not while they stand a little bit taller than like your suited figure or your tracksuit guy, these are not intended to fit in with DC Multiverse figures. They just don't fit in that well. I have no intentions of trying to steer anybody wrong with anything. And if I could get these to fit in every scale possible, I would. But it's just like this Batman right here isn't even the tallest of Batmans. And you can see how that's a stretch. This street human figure is like a head shorter, not a whole head, but he's quite a bit shorter than Batman. He's almost a head shorter than this Batman, and this Nightfall Batman is on the smaller side of some of the McFarlane DC Multiverse figures. Not that he's really small, but it's not like a Robin figure or anything. But oh, you know what? I would be down to send MCU Collector the grayscale prototype. That would be cool, man. It's these painted ones that I can't ship out to people because they're so freaking delicate. They're so delicate. 12-inch street humans. Maybe not. There's other stuff I would like to do. It'd be a really cool idea. And this is one thing that Vonner was spitting out there was maybe, if possible, masks, like Halloween vinyl masks. That would be really cool. Toy shiz. Hey, thanks, you guys. These are all really good ideas. Yeah. I will be at the San Jose Super Toy Show this coming Saturday. I will be there on Saturday. So I'm going to the toy show. Find me at the Comic and Figure Addicts booth. I'll be piggybacking off of their booth at Comic and Figure Addicts. If you get creative with your angles, you can make it work. But when you put them side by side like that, I'm not trying to deceive anybody over here. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to sell something that I don't have. Putting it all out there, not messing with you guys, no games, nothing like that. Taking all the recommendations. Yes, that would be cool. If I can get these, yeah, I got to hit up Dan, who I haven't asked him yet, but I would very much love to be on his show. Yeah. So, yeah, Comic and Figure Addicts. I'll be at their booth. Well, that would if I made female street humans, that would be another campaign. That's an entirely different project. Everything you add, you ask. Add something, I gotta ask you for it. I gotta ask you for more money. Push that funding goal further and further back with the more stuff you ask for. Dude, it's crazy. And it's like if I could make that funding goal even smaller, I would, man. If I could make that funding goal even smaller, I would. Damn, I'm stoked though. We're at 200 backers right now. I haven't refreshed that page. I'm looking at the old one right here. And we had 270. Sorry, we closed at 279 the first go around, and I just feel like it's just a much better chance right here. Mad Hatter. I'm not really that familiar with Mad Hatter. I know who I have an idea. Looks like I have an idea of who he is, but I don't really know him. Like I don't really have yeah, I haven't like really I'm not really familiar with his content, but I'm open to the idea. If I know more about him, yeah. But that familiar, but not familiar enough to go asking for favors and stuff like that. I don't know if he knows who I am or anything. But yeah. Oh, Infinity, thank you so much. Hey, I appreciate the positive words, man. Hey, it really means a lot. Thank you. Hey, I put a lot of love into doing this stuff, whether it's making a video or doing a live stream or trying to make a figure. Century Productions took a lot of the photos already. I feel like I've collabed with Century Productions already. The Amazing and JC. That Arnold head sculpt sold me on the Batman and Robin McFarlane line. Oh, I know, right? Oh, I know. That wave. Yeah, that Arnold head looked great. They crushed it. Yeah. Yeah. That's not that would not work out. That would not work out well. That would not go well. Unfortunately, I've tried everything I can to be cool, but it's not happening. It's not happening. There's no budging on that side. On my side, yes, but on that side, no. Not a budge. Spider Menace. Yeah. Yeah, it's not happening. But I'm open, I'm a pretty open book and I'm a pretty malleable person. I can adjust and change and okay. Greatest action figure reviewer live streaming. Not me. I'm not the best at it. I think Unparalleled Universe is probably the best like action figure reviewer streamer, live streamer in the community, right? I think he has like he's probably got the or probably one of my, he's probably got the most dedicated following and best combination of talking about figures and talking about comic books also. Like I really like that combination with his streams. Dave Wonder, of course. Damn. Then he hit me up about the live stream in November, which I'm down for also. But yeah, I almost have to quit working at Guitar Center for like the whole month, I guess. Shit. Sonny as well. Yeah, Sonny's been a supporter. I think he backed the project already, which is really, really awesome. Oh, thank you, Gray Foxio. Thank you. I just don't do it that much though. I don't do a lot of live streams, and I feel like to be good at something, you have to like be consistent and do it a lot, And so for I sell myself short because I feel like I've sold myself short on the experience. You know, I feel like like what you put into something is what you get from it. And not gonna lie, I don't have the most experience doing live streams. I just don't do a lot of live streams. Yeah, Robo's a great one. Yeah, I was actually thinking of Robo too, but I was like, he doesn't stream, that much anymore, right? And another thing that's like another reason why I give it to Unparalleled Universe is because it's been so consistent for so long too, and thoroughly interactive and engaging with his crew and everything. So, do you think you'll make a zombie universe in Street Humans? If I had the opportunity to, yes, I frickin' would. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yes, I fucking would. But yeah, I'd definitely do that. Dongus Congus. All right, man. Yeah. Hey, I'm excited that you're excited. I think it's doing, like I've said before, comparing Street Humans Take 2 to Street Humans Take 1, this is going so much better. This is and the hater comments. Oh my gosh, the hater comments are so much less. There's so much just less. It's just less. It's just way less, and a lot of superficial stuff. Like, and then and I hate the name. Or these look boring. Why would you want a bunch of dudes in tank tops? Like, um, these should be $15 instead of $28. It's like, oh, come on, man. What planet are you from? Not Uduba, because the Street Humans are from Uduba. But all like really superficial stuff or ignorant stuff, like genuinely not. I mean the word ignorant as far as like just not understanding that I don't have the order quantity of a Hasbro or a McFarlane Toys company. You know what I mean? So it's very different situation when you have a smaller order quantity, like from an independent company like this. So ignorance in that kind of way, right? Not calling people dumb, just genuinely like, oh, there's a reason why it's not it's not so cheap. If I could make it cheaper, we'd be in a different. It could be cheaper. But here's the other thing, man. If I was selling them for $15, then they would say it should be $10. And if I had them at $10, they would say they should be $5. And if I said $5, they should say, you know what, these are garbage. They should be free. So, the price is the price. I think it's a good price. And I asked a lot of people. I had these things on display at PowerCon, and I was telling people, like, I'm looking at $28. Looking at $28 for the figure, that comes with two heads, two sets of hands, two weapons. I got thumbs up across the board. Nobody said it was too much. Nobody said it was too much. Joining Mega J would be cool. Nice. I'm down to jump on his stream for sure. Yeah. Avenger Vasti, how's it going, man? Oh my god, like long time viewer, Avenger Vasti. Dude, hope all has been well with you. Great to see you in here, man. Oh man. Yeah, exactly. They have dual purpose. They could fit into a Marvel Legends display where, maybe Spider-Man's got Hammerhead, and Hammerhead's got a bunch of goons with him, or you could have your own, like, the Street Humans lore involved if we get those stretch goals and everything. What's your favorite reveal so far? Yeah, I don't think I have a solid answer. Oh, you know what? Duh. I obviously got the most excited over the Mr. Freeze Build-A-Figure wave. Yeah, the Batman Forever or Batman Returns, sorry, but it's the Batman Returns Build-A-Figure wave from McFarlane Toys is the dopest thing that of the reveals, I would say. I would give it to McFarlane right now for day one. Thank you. Yeah, especially for an indie price. Yeah, a lot of people don't understand that, like, these usually would be more, but if things get to a point where I'm able to bring the price down and I'm able to play around with that price point, if I'm in that position, well, why not? I want you guys to have more Street Humans, man. It's an army builder line, so I'm not trying to get, it's not my objective to make the most money off of these things as possible. It's my objective to get these figures in your hands. People act like plastic isn't a petroleum product. Petroleum is expensive, especially with with the economy. Yeah, exactly, man. I'm an adult now. He's all grown up and everything. Yeah, I know, man. It's been so long. Crazy, man. Time. Thank you for sticking around, bro. Thank you. Really appreciate that. For real. Yeah, dude. Yeah. A lot of, I showed off the Jack Kirby and he comes with the sketch and everything. Yeah, we looked at that a while ago. $28 for all what you said is more than many other companies would give at their price point. It's a great price considering. Thank you. Thank you, CM Brock. And the other thing here is that we have like really, really good detailed sculpt, and we're aiming for really, really just equally as detailed paint apps to go along with these figures, So they have a more real. I love that some of the comments people say just make me really, really happy to hear. Like one thing I heard somebody say was, I love how they look realistic, like they fit on an MCU shelf, but you could still work them into a Marvel Legends comic shelf too. So they would work with both MCU or comic figures. Yeah, the ignorance when it comes to what actually goes into making figures is probably my least favorite part of the collecting community, in my opinion. Yeah, it could be very one-sided, It could be very one-sided. Like there's some things where it's like, you know what, man? I'm if you're offering me a good product and I think it's worth it, I'm down to pay a good price. Like that Giant Man, to me, man, hey, $200, like look, dude, to me it's a fair price. And if you could imagine, hey, you could squeeze them and get it for 150. If you want to imagine that situation, maybe we could squeeze them and get it for 150 instead of 200. Well, okay. Do I want the people who made the thing that I really like to suffer? I don't know if they're suffering or not, but there's this thing that I have in my head working with artists and artistry where it's like, I feel like the artist deserves to get paid. And I know people see Hasbro as a big multi-billion-dollar company. There is that part of it. But when I'm looking at a price point that I think is fair, and people say that it should go even lower, I start thinking like, well, there are artists involved in this project that I feel deserve to get paid. In general, artists don't get paid enough. And if this helps, and if my $200 towards this thing goes to artists getting paid, then I'm okay with that. It's just that the price doesn't look bad to me. If the price doesn't look bad to me, then what? I'm not gonna. I don't know, man. If I'm getting good shit, then I'm gonna be okay with it. That's all. If I go to it's like anything, like for instance, Little Luca's, my favorite sandwich shop. My favorite, if you're in the San Francisco Bay Area, especially in the peninsula, you got to go to Little Luca's. Remember my collector documentary with that sandwich? Sandwich so good. That was from Little Luca's. Charlita One did not make that sandwich, even though Charlita One does make badass sandwiches. She doesn't make Little Luca's sandwiches. But That sandwich, oh my God. That's like a $13 sandwich. That's a $13 sandwich, bro. I think it's actually closer to like 11. It might be out the door. You're looking at $13 for that sandwich. Okay. Very easily, we could start picking apart all the ingredients and the bread and the amount of meat and figure out how much it's worth and how cheaper it would be if I make it on my own. If I get all the ingredients to make a lunch every day of the week, I could have a little Lucas sandwich and I would save money making my own sandwiches and all this stuff. It could be cheaper, sure, but I am happy with the experience of going to Little Luca's and buying that sandwich and knowing that sandwich is going to give me what I expect from it and me being a happy Gordo eating that sandwich. I want the Little Luca's experience and I'm happy with that price because it delivers on what I'm hoping for. And with that Giant Man, I'm happy with that price. I expect it to deliver on what I'm hoping for. What else am I like? What I'm not going to be mad about it. All right, freaking bum ass Joey making a living and stuff, dude. Should have been here earlier, man. Should have been here earlier. Ooh, crab sounds good. Damn. See, it's expensive though. Chris, Little Luca crab sandwiches are my favorite. Nice. Yeah. You see the passion? You see the passion in that message? I have to try one. I have not had their crab sandwich. I am stuck on my turkey bacon with cranberry sauce. But I would have to try the crab sandwich. My favorite crab sandwich is from this super expensive restaurant that I never go to, but I will get their crab sandwich, and it's called Nick's out here in Pacifica. It's called Nick's. They make, I think, the best crab sandwiches, but they're expensive. They're like $28. I only get them if it's Charlita One's birthday or an anniversary or something like that. But see the passion I'm talking about over here for Little Lucas. It's a local favorite. How much longer are you going to be on for? Got to finish closing. Oh, I may be running out soon, but we're gonna take a look. It's been an hour. Yeah, I should probably be. I've been on the stream for 3 hours. But let's see if the Kickstarter budged in the last hour. I haven't checked in the last hour. If it did budge, I'm gonna go ahead and hit the Infinity Gauntlet. Every time we get a new backer during the stream, hit the Infinity Gauntlet. Let's see if we got any other backers since the last hour. Hey, we got one more backer in the last hour. We got one more backer. Let's do it. We got the Infinity Gauntlet right here, and do we have the power? All right, my figures are coming into reality. One backer at a time. Very much appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, man. So I was invited on. I'd been on a podcast with Ryan before. I think it was back when it was Infinity Equation, and he extended the invite for me to come on back then. And yeah, so that's kind of him to invite me again for this time. But I just really want to go on that stream focusing just on talking about figures. They said some like really, said some really fucked up shit about my friends that upsets me, but I'm, I think it's kind of them to invite me to go there and promote Street Humans, but there's not, oh goddamn, there's some shit there that it's like I don't want to get into it, and I don't know, man. But I think it was kind of them to send me the invite, Oh man. Infinity says, never thought about this. Oh, and they have people on there that have talked shit about me too. You know what I mean? Like they have some of their guests or co-hosts that have talked shit about me on there. So that's another thing that kind of, there's that also. But um but to be honest with you, it's like I think it would be good exposure for the action figure line, and I hope everybody can understand that. I think for the action figure line, I think it would be good exposure. That's what I'm trying to say. If I didn't have to go early Christmas shopping because of my big family, I would have backed it. Oh, you still have a chance to back it. Maybe you might change your mind. Maybe you might want to get just one figure. And Joey was backer number 17 for the record. It's time for Street Humans. Yeah, it's definitely time for Street Humans. Start a riot with him in the last 5 minutes. Just like go in there, be calm and cordial, and then be a total dick at the end and try to slam him and be mean and try to be as rude as I can. Nah, man, if you go on there, keep it just toys. That's my plan. I just want to talk about toys, and I got, I don't want any. If they try to poke and prod for drama, bring it back to toys. That's where I think it's a safe bet. I just want to stick to the toy stuff. And I made that very clear to Ryan too. I just want to stick to the toy stuff. Don't want to brag, but what are your opinions on Kyle Peterson's collection? He has a ton of collection. He's mainly a wrestling collector. Yeah, because I mean, yeah, I think he has some pretty good content, man. I like to check in on him every now and then, and I've got to meet him in person. Really nice guy, Not I don't get to hang out with him a whole ton, but yeah, really nice dude. Ah, yeah. Sucks I can't back Giant Man, but an alternative thing that you could back that's a lot cheaper than $200, closer to the like $30 range, Street Humans. It's like way cheaper than a Giant Man. That's my sales pitch. Back Street Humans, cheaper than Giant Man. That's an idiot face right there. Yeah, I don't think so. I will bail if I see some shit, if shit gets out of line, but I don't think so. I think they're going to stick to talking about toys. Oh, hell. Bro, hell yeah, Chris. Oh, bro, we've had to seen each other out in the wild and not known it at some point. Oh, yeah, dude. Alfaro, hell yeah. I love Alfaro. I think it's hella funny. I mean, I don't know if you're Latino or not, but I'm just going to assume. I'm just going to assume, all right? Just because every time there's a Taco Bell right next to that Alfaro. And it's like, I'm just saying. My wife and I were just cracking up because it's like, look at, you can see all the white people driving into Taco Bell and all the Latino people driving into Alfaro. They're right next to each other. And I'm just saying, my wife and I, we go right past that Taco Bell and right into Alfaro. Oh, dude, so good. Yeah, their food. They're not my favorite. They are one of my favorite taquerias or restaurants, but my absolute favorite, dude, you gotta go. It's worth it. If you're in the city, if you're in the Excelsior district, and you're on Geneva, Excelsior district and Geneva, and I think, oh shoot, I always mess up the name of the cross street because it's like one of those very Mexican names, like one of those Mayan names. You know what I mean? It's got like Q's and X's thrown in there. I can't remember. Uh, but yeah, it's an indigenous Mexican name of that street. I forgot the name of the street, but the name of the taqueria is Taqueria Guadalajara. If you want to go, uh, that's my favorite burrito. That's my favorite burrito in the Bay. Is Taqueria Guadalajara. It's the best. They their burritos default are spicy. Like they got so much flavor too, and it's not like super hot. They're really good. Oh, okay. Hey, you're mixed like me. Yeah, you got Spanish, Italian, Filipino. There you go. I was thinking of Mission. Sorry. Yes, I was thinking of Mission. My bad. Yes, you got me. Check Yelp. Yeah, no, but I said I was thinking of Geneva because the way my grandmother's my grandmother my grandmother's house would be down from Geneva, so I'm used to taking that way. But it's on Mission, dumbass. Like everything's on Mission, but it's on Mission, and tacos. Yeah, Taqueria Guadalajara. It. I always get the pollo cocido, the boiled chicken, because it comes with the red sauce, and that's how my mom used to make the chicken with the red sauce. And it got lots of chicken. You know how sometimes you get a burrito. God damn, I'm gonna go out next. Rest of this live stream is talking about burritos, okay? Because I hunger. All right, I've been on this stream since 5. You see me eating any dinner? No, you haven't. No, you haven't. But so I'm thinking food. And I'm so sad. Dude, I wanted to meet up with Dan and my grandmother had just died. Dude, that was so messed up. Like the day I was supposed to meet up with Dan, my grandmother died. That sucked. Was it the same day that she died? I think it was the same day that she died. Yeah. Cause like I didn't even process it all. I was like, maybe I could go to my grandmother's house and meet my family there, and then afterwards I can meet up with Dan. But yeah, she pretty much died that day, bro. That morning. And then my aunt gave me a whole reenactment of it. Like we're very kind of a morbid family. Just saying. Like for instance, like my because see how I have skinny wrists. um, my mom gave me my grandfather's watch. My biological grandfather passed away right before I was born. So my mom gave me his watch, his gold watch, and I've had that my whole life. And I went to a family party one time, and I was wearing the watch, and my grandmother recognized it. She said, "You know, that watch, we were going to bury your grandfather with that watch, but at the last minute before they had closed the coffin, I took the watch off of his wrist, and he was going to wear it. So the last person to wear that was your dead grandfather." It was a lie. That didn't actually happen, but she thought it was hilarious. And I was like, damn, it's like ripped off the body. Like, jeez. Got anything from series 3.1? I don't think I was able to jump on the 3.1 stuff. But I know what? Oh, and they had the Legend of the White Dragon figures coming. That's right. Hey, what's going on? Yeah, I don't see. Oh, okay. I think I see some of the 3.1 stuff. It's just not labeled as 3.1. Is that right? I'm not 100%. But the Gemini figure looks really cool. Hey, we got 2 more backers. All right, you guys. Hey, went back and checked real quick. Got 2 more backers. Hold on. Let's see if we can. Yeah. All right. Nice. And we got hit one more time. There we go. All right. Using the Infinity Gauntlet to make this Kickstarter happen, man. Yeah, one at a time. Doing it. Yo, that one fucked with me. That one fucked with me, dude. You know I got to meet him? He was ridiculously cool. Like, what the fuck? Ridiculously cool. That one hit me in the coyolas big time, man. Oh, not more. I told you, I buy a cake for my late father, light a candle, hang his shirt and coat on a chair, and have a moment of silence. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. Rest in peace, man. I'm sorry for your loss. I don't, it doesn't matter when. That's something that's heavy. You know what I mean? That's for life. That's cool though. Yeah, man. I wrote something for the Marvel Legends Collector documentary part 6 in the script. I have something kind of like this going on. You'll be in on Saturday. All right. I hope I'm able to meet with you early on Saturday because my flight is for like 7 o'clock. It's like a 7 p.m. flight. So I have to leave at like 4. I have to be out of there at like 4 p.m. But hey, big hug. Hey, Matthews. Hey, right on, man. Big hug right back at you, bro. Big hug right back at you. I would love to visit Brazil. That would be amazing. But yeah, dude, that one hits me really, really hard. That he was so nice. Like I straight up followed his Instagram because he showed me. What is going on, Mila? All right. I might be having to go pretty soon, you guys. Oh yeah. Yeah, and I never got to meet Chadwick Boseman myself, but man, that would have been cool. That would have been really cool. Yeah, I hope to go next year. We'll see. We will see. Bray Wyatt. I'm not sure. I don't think I follow who Bray Wyatt is. Stan Lee really got me too, man. Stan Lee actually, that's probably the one that made me the most. That one, cause I got to meet him 3 times. I got to meet Stan Lee on 3 different occasions. I got to meet Stan Lee, and the last time I saw him do some public speaking, he was already gone. Bray Wyatt, the wrestler. He was only like 38 years old, right? Super young guy, right? Oh, I hear you, man. I hear you. I'm bare bones in it right now. I apparently not getting a badge don't know how I'm gonna get in. But yeah, if anyone's got an extra badge they're willing to sell, that would be awesome. If I figure out a way to get in there now. Shit. Oh yeah, I know. Could you imagine if you got to see No Way Home? That would have been, yeah. Paul Rubens hit me. Yeah, that was really sad. That was like that was the only live action show I enjoyed watching as a kid. A long time. That was like the only live action show I would watch. Everything else had to be cartoons. Everything else had to be a cartoon. That one, yeah. Pee-wee's Playhouse. I mean, it was almost like a cartoon. All right. I gotta not look at the Kickstarter again because I gotta wait another hour before I look at it again. But it would be amazing. I doubt it, but if we hit $20,000 after the second day, that would be awesome. Like if I wake up tomorrow and I see it at $20,000, that would be incredible. That would be cool. Oh wow, Steve. Oh yeah, Steve Irwin. Damn, that was a big sad one. That's a really sad one. Especially because like he's out of his element and everything. Like he had a weird feeling about it. That sucks. It's like your gut instincts, man. Oh, by the way, Joey, I crashed my super scooter finally. Scuffed it up pretty bad. I even broke one of my blinker lights. I ate shit. I shit you not. And I have to tell everybody this story because it sounds like I was under the influence, but I was not under the influence of anything aside from caffeine. There's a Taco Bell down there in the parking lot. I'm on my super scooter, the Segway super scooter. This thing can go like 45 miles an hour. I'm in the parking lot of the Taco Bell, and I'm just going to the section where there's a parking lot for the beach next to it. There's a bunch of these boulders in between. A lot of people walking around. I'm cruising at minimum speed here because there's pedestrians everywhere. So I'm just doing little scoot riding through, and I'm going to weave in between these two big boulders as I always do. But as I get closer to the boulders, I hear these freaking birds, man. I never heard that kind of melody and that kind of rhythm come from birds before. It really tripped me out. I had to see what the birds look like. I go like up like this, and then I look forward. I go, holy shit! Yeah, and I crash in the freaking rock. Try to hit the brakes. Ended up crashing. Banged my knee up hella hard. My knee went right into this big old rock, scuffed up the front and broke the left light thing. I got it glued back together for right now. Hopefully it stays, but that scooter's got some power, man. Hey, good day from New Zealand. All right, man, from New Zealand. Good day to y'all, and good day, ShartimusPrime. Right on, man. Hey, I would love to visit New Zealand, man. That would be great. Thank you for watching. For real, we're trying to figure out how to get street humans to that part of the world. So I assume if they get to Australia, that's a pretty viable way to get products shipped from. I'm sure you get other stuff shipped from Australia to New Zealand, right? Yeah, man. I saw images. We were looking at them. I know. That'd be funny if I run into you there. At a Target. Like, oh yeah, we're friends now, man. We're cool now. Oh, but if I see that firestorm before you, you're not gonna like me. No, you're not gonna like me. We're gonna it's gonna turn into a collector documentary, real life, real fast. Uh, hmm. Street Humans versus X-Men. A Spider-Man 2 stream. You guys should follow me on Twitch if you want to see me do some streaming, video game streaming. I did pick up Spider-Man 2, and yeah, so I did pick up Spider-Man 2, and I will be streaming once I get that in on the 20th. So I'm pretty stoked about that. Yeah. When are we getting the Giant Man Street Human? I know, right? Dang, I missed some Paisano. Yeah, man. JDF, that one hurt. Pixel Phantom, how's it going, bro? Thanks for coming through. Thank you for coming through, man. Yeah, man, I've been on doing the stream for 2.5 hours right now. God dang it. I keep checking the Kickstarter backer numbers, and I need to stop doing that. It's hard to resist. Sometimes I feel I'm not gonna lie. There's times where I feel really excited about the Kickstarter, and then there's other times I feel like sometimes I feel like Bruce Campbell in Spider-Man 3 with the wedding ring, with the engagement ring and the glass. Hello. Oh, hello. Sometimes I feel great, and then other times I feel like I look at the little green thing and it looks like the engagement ring from Spider-Man 3. Oh, hello. uh right on, man. Thank you. Thank you, man. how did that get in there? He's all playing it out. Oh, how did I get it? Oops, you better dig it out, or whatever. The way he played it out in his head so bad. You could do it that either way. You could set the date yourself, or you could have it set for number of time. You could do either way you want to do that. I would, I think about it because I get so many people ask me for it. I consider it more and more, but I really want to just do an animated short. I love having like I love comics, don't get me wrong, but uh film and animation is where it's at for me. I geek out hearing Jobby the Hong do the voice for Eon and John 3.0 do the voice for Alago. Like hearing those voice actors nailing it, hearing the music, having the music coming along with it. There's a thing about beats, not sampled beats, not drum beats, not beats as in songs in general. I mean, like capturing a beat. For instance, like the music in the beginning of the Street Humans short, getting the timing with the music and the meteor the meteor mode, Alago landing, capturing the moment and the pause of the music, which Diego orchestrated himself very nicely, but capturing that with the animation, also making some edits and getting things to line up right, all that stuff, while very, very tricky and very complicated, I like that. I like that part of it. Getting the vocals, getting the voices mixed, and getting the music mixed underneath that, having the music kind of go with the rhythm of some of the dialogue, like all of that stuff. I love that shit, man. I would love to make a cartoon. Oh, I got hold on a second. I just don't want to make sure I say it. But yeah. Make it move media. If you guys haven't seen him, he does some crazy he takes action figures and scans them and then does some crazy 3D animation with them. So I'm gonna send out these painted prototypes to him and hope that we could see some cool stuff from him. That would be really, really nice. When you fix this damn door, you get your rent when you. Is it bad that I already have custom plans for Street Humans? No, that makes me happy as shit. That makes me really happy. This is about you guys doing creative shit with these figures. That's the whole point. So if you're customizing, hell yes. Sasha got a logo and Eon today. Awesome. Thank you so much. Right on. Really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. I know. I think I should too. That would be awesome, wouldn't it? Hey, brother. All they need, they don't even have to hire me to do anything. They could just take my voice from other, they could take any, hey, brother, and just throw that in there. that would make my, that would make my day so much. But you know, the first one was, the first big time Spider-Man you see in the background, that was supposed to be a nod towards me. Oop, Charlita One is messaging me. Is it flooding in New York City right now? I know there's people. I know it's been raining. Charlita One said it's possibly flooding. That would be an awesome wave too. You know, if we can get there, that would be awesome. Oh, that's my brother's favorite Spider-Man movie. I think my favorite Spider-Man movie is Spider-Man 1. Spider-Man 1. How did Big Time Spider-Man start? Oh, that was just one day I decided to try to do it. I've always loved playing around with stop motion even before I had the YouTube channel. I had a show called Marvel Action Superhero Adventure. And with my Super 8 camera, I would make these stop motion video clips. So it really started all the way back from there, back in 2005, with my Toy Biz Marvel Legends, making Marvel Superhero Action Adventure. Damn, there was flooding yesterday. Trains got shut till like the evening. Shit, man. Hey, man, I hope I can get Street Humans headed your way, man. Thank you for watching. Oh, man, since you were a teenager, I don't know how old you are right now, but the way you make it sound like it's been a while, man. Appreciate that. Rise of the Beast versus Transformers 86, the movie. In your opinion, which movie did you enjoy the most? Oh, man, no. Rise of the Beast is my favorite one. I like Rise of the Beast. I know it could be sacrilege, whatever. But the 86 movie is not a good movie, in my opinion. It's just not. Like, I never thought the 86 movie was good. I hated it since I was a kid. Like, I had a problem with it from the beginning. There's parts of it that I love. There's all kinds of cool shit in there that I think is great. I love the music, and there's scenes that are epic and awesome. But like overall, I mean, it's what ruined Transformers for me as a kid. Like I literally found out at school that they killed Optimus Prime, and I didn't want to see the movie because I knew that I would watch Optimus Prime die, and I felt if I didn't watch him die, then he wouldn't be dead. Is that weird? Oh my god, a bunch of people dipped out after I said that. Rise of the Beasts over 86 movie. I know it's sacrilege. But it's like I found out about Prime dying in the movie before I got a chance to see it, so I didn't want to see it. There was a minute where I held off on doing movie reviews, and then I brought them back. So the only reason why I didn't review Black Panther 2 I didn't review Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. It was because at that time I felt like I wanted to kind of phase out movie reviews from my channel, but then I brought them back. So it wasn't anything against Black Panther 2. I really liked Black Panther 2. I I will say though that the rewatchability of that movie though is not that great. I really liked it and I really enjoyed watching it the first time, and then watching it a second time I didn't enjoy it as much. I still loved all the action scenes and stuff. It's just that the the emotional weight of T'Challa being gone and Chadwick Boseman being gone, it's like the rewatchability on those parts, on the grieving parts, is kind of tough to get through. And to be honest with you, I wish they recasted the character. Nothing against Chadwick Boseman at all, but for that one, I felt like they I would have preferred a recast. That's just my preference. I don't think anybody would have been able to do a better job of playing Black Panther, but I wish they didn't kill off the character. I mean, first off, I wish Chadwick Boseman didn't die. I wish he didn't have cancer, but I wish, and it looks like they may do it with some timeline jumping stuff, the kid and everything. But I did enjoy the movie, and I thought Namor was great. I could have sworn I did a review on the movie. God, I guess I didn't. I'm excited for Loki too. I'm not really thrilled for the Marvels, to be honest with you. I'm stoked for Monica Rambeau. I love Monica Rambeau. I'm stoked to see her, but I'm not really that excited for the Marvels movie overall. All right, the PGM show, spreading the positivity. Appreciate it. Well, I definitely like No Way Home more than Black Panther 2, but I mean that's Spider-Man's my favorite superhero, of course. Oh, there's a whole what comic? I mean, I there's a whole bunch of characters, but I think the number one comic character I keep asking for is Cardiac. That one I want to see hella bad. I agree. They should have recast. Chadwick was great, but it's silly to think recasting Panther is disrespectful. Yeah, exactly. That's where I'm like, the character is supposed to be bigger than the actor, right? Because Black Panther is more than just the Chadwick Boseman Black Panther. We have comics, lots of stories, and cartoons, and all kinds of representations of Black Panther. I would have liked him recast too. It just felt like too early for T'Challa's story to end. Yeah, it felt way too early, and it's like in this fictional world that they created for us, it's like he wouldn't have died that fast, right? He's got the stuff, the vibranium flower in his body to protect him, right? It's more than like he couldn't have gotten sick. Didn't they like how did they say he died? I can't even remember how they explained he died. This is a very, very good point. This is a very good point. And it was discussed in great length with the factory and the logistics of doing it this way. If we had it, it's a really good point, man. But basically, what it came down to is really getting this thing to pop off and have it. We couldn't really get the butterfly joints to pop off and on without them being loose. So we could have done that where you take this off, but this would come off too, and it would be an extra piece. And then you'd set that aside or try to keep it connected to this as much as you can. I didn't want extra pieces laying around. And in my mind, I'm thinking we got army building to do. I don't want you guys having extra little butterfly joint pieces. It would have functioned like this. It would have been like one of these where you could take this off, but then this piece right here would come off with it. It's not actually working right now, but see that? So, yeah, possible, but it would have worked like this, where you would have had a separate piece here and a separate piece there. And I didn't want you guys having pieces falling off in your collection. And there's no real way to get that butterfly joint in and out, or I couldn't come up with a way. Maybe there is a way. I shouldn't say never, but I couldn't find I couldn't find a way where I was comfortable doing that without having pieces laying around. And I didn't want that. I didn't want you guys having to look around for butterfly joints and having loose stuff around. So I wanted it to be intact as much as possible. And I do see the eyesore that you're referring to. It's there. But I have other figures that have that same issue. And while it can be annoying, I've been able to work around it, and it never really bothered me that much. I think the lesser of the two evils is what I'm aiming at. I think the lesser I went with the lesser of two evils here. I went with the one where you have the butterfly joints intact, attached to or into the body, and I don't know how do you actually get that secure in there? How do you securely remove a butterfly joint that still has a pivot? Like, how would you do that? Like, dude, because this butterfly joint is really secured in there. Very similar to like how I see most of them where it's got points on the top and bottom holding it together. We thought about trying to use like a track system, but I think the mobility would have been really restricted doing that. Like, how do you get a removable butterfly joint without pieces coming off? I think it's near impossible, or with me not going to school and not being an experienced toy maker, I couldn't think of a way. But the factory has a lot of experience behind it, and they thought this was the best solution too. So, McFarlane DC Multiverse, Christopher Reeve, Superman possibility thoughts. Oh, that would be great. They should do it. That would be foolish if they don't. I'm watching with my cousin. Oh God, damn! Almost walked into one, dude. Damn, man. See, I'm reading the chat. Somebody almost got me to say something racist over here, and yeah, that's messed up, man. Commander Fox 04. I'm gonna take a screenshot of that so that people could see it. But yeah, let's see if we see that name anywhere else. I'm basically I wanted to go to New York Comic Con to promote Street Humans, and I'm going to the San Jose Toy Show to promote Street Humans. And I might have another show lined up in October to go to promote Street Humans. We might set something up over there. Yeah. But if you see this username around, this is a racist piece of shit right here. You see that username around, let me know if you happen to see them around. But they almost got me to read something really racist, and I'm glad I'm getting better about reading shit before I open my mouth. It's already working out better. Pissed me off, man. You? Oh yeah. No, I made the mistake. I went to go check to see if we got any more backers. No more backers. Oh, let's see if we can get any more backers before the live stream ends, huh? Let's see if we can get one more backer. That'd be funny if I'm like, okay, look, I'm gonna do this live stream until we get one more backer, and then I'm gonna dip out and go get some dinner. Oh, Dragon Ball. Yeah. I mean, I guess, yeah. And even though I watched the Dragon Ball superhero movie super late, but yeah, I still love that. I still love Dragon Ball. That's my favorite anime. All right, you guys. So let's see here. What should we do here? I wanted to see it. We got either 10 more. I'm gonna hang on for about 10 more minutes, and then I wanted to open the Deadpool figure. All right, here we go. We got the Deadpool. Dragon Ball GT is better than Dragon Ball Super. I loved Dragon Ball Super. Oh, I love both. I love both. Sculpt, paint apps, articulation. But here we go. Those three combos make a dope figure for me. Here we go, opening up the STCC exclusive with a million accessories. That means that there's going to be a million little Ziploc bags full of goodies. So we got some guns right here. I'm going to try to make this review for tomorrow if I can. I've been on this stream for a long time, so we'll see. But yeah, he's got these two green guns and then the two pistols right here. There's the Deadpool half unmasked head again. Then here's all the interchangeable hands. Whoa, whoa, oh, lost one. I do not. Oh, wait, and there's one other hand in here I didn't take out yet. But anyway, I'm putting all the hands and the head back because I don't want stuff all over the place. Oh, there we go. Okay, it's right there. I'm dropping hands already. So many hands. All right. We have those weapons there. And then we got some more accessories here. So we only saw the Leonardo accessory. We have the nunchucks right there. Extra set of bob hands. The briefcase right here. the Wanda Watum, the keys, and the banana. Wow, impressive. Some of those details, pretty insane. Is Robo backing Street Humans? I don't know if he is or not. I would not be able to tell. Or I mean, I guess is there a way for me to tell? I haven't tried actually digging in and like looking specifically like who backed what, but I didn't see a comment from him. I saw Dan Larson did though. Big thanks to Dan Larson. Ooh, and then these are like the not lightsabers right there. The not lightsabers, and we have the Psy I put in there. Ooh, and they're I keep going, ooh, but they're red. So if you lose an Electra Psy, you could use those if you want. That's cool. I'm gonna try these back in here. Oh yeah, Hasbro should make an owl figure. Yep. And wow, the accessories are they just keep on coming with this set. That's what it's all about, is the accessories. We got the other nunchuck, and we got the purple staff right there, the purple wrap on the staff. Cool. So those are all the Turtles accessories, the Turtles inspired accessories, and Star Wars inspired accessories. And then this is like what, Mr. Beast? The Mr. Beast reference? Is that what this is? I think so. Not sure, but I think it is. And that's it as far as accessories goes. Then now I can finally crack these figures open and see how the new Deadpool is with the Renew Your Vows body. Let's get straight in. Well, let's open up Bob first. Night Watch Marvel Legends discount Spawn. Is there a resemblance there or what, huh? Pixel Phantom? All right. Oh. Spent 50 loaded. 15 years till his liver exploded. What's Bob gonna do now that he can't drink? The doctor said. See how, yeah, I think the whole, I'm just kind of observing how this works compared to like how my head joint works, because I wish mine had a little bit more movement than it does. See how with the legends, how you could do that? I want my figures to be able to do this stuff without having a neck joint in there too. See how it could look all the way up like that? I want mine to be able to do that too. When it turns side to side, it doesn't swing up. So I think it just needs more space around it, around the head. But like I said, oh, this is a pretty good range of movement over here. Damn, that's really good. These shoulders look really low though. There's a weird gap between the shoulders and this top piece, but I guess the straps kind of, yeah, that looks especially weird on the back. This is a weird gap right over here. Is there paint detail on this? It looks like it has paint detail on it. Am I tripping? I think it's painted. I think there's a soft black spray paint over that. If that's the case, that's pretty cool. All right. And then here's Deadpool. Okay, not too bad. Yeah, they really fucked up that upper torso with that neck joint. They should have given it a neck hinge. I really think they should have. It's a little tight with the collar right there. Not a bad Deadpool. Okay. feel like this is a new head sculpt. Feels like it's a new head sculpt. So stay tuned. I'll be reviewing this soon enough. I don't know if it'll go up tomorrow or not. We'll see how much energy I have. But he's got pinless joints right there, which is pretty sweet. All right, man. I'm getting ready to dip out of here. Let's see if we got that last. Did we get that one last backer before I could go? And no, we did not. All right. Well, oh, there we go. We got it. Excellent. We got one more. The last backer of the evening. Or for me right now. Hopefully not total. But yeah. Thank you, backer number 204. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right, you guys. Excellent. I really do appreciate it. I might be doing some more live streams. Expect me, to be popping up here and there. I'm gonna get that hustle going. So there's no slowing down from here, man. I gotta keep moving on forward. Gonna make some changes. Gonna make a 4-pack offering on the Kickstarter. So expect that update coming up tomorrow. And yeah, man, I'm gonna do some more live streams. Maybe I'll do like at least one every week. You'll see me around. You'll see me around. All right, you guys. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your guys' support and the kind words and all the love and everything. I had a great time hanging out today or this evening. And yeah, wow. That was a 4-hour stream, right? Yeah. Damn, that went by fast. That went by really fast. Hey, I love you too, Hank the Tank. Hank the Tank. Love you too, Hank the Tank. Is that Tank? All right, man. I know you showed up right as we were leaving, but it's about 9 o'clock now. I've been on here for 4 hours. All right, Chris. Chris, thank you, man. All right, you guys. I will see you later. And back that Kickstarter. Link is in the description. Need your guys' support to make this dream a reality. If you haven't backed it yet, go ahead and back it right now. The sooner you do it, the better. Thanks so much, you guys. Ray, good to see you. Love you, Ray. All right, till next time, you guys. I will catch you later. Peace.